What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV back here for another watch long. It is Antonio Conte's opening Premier League game, and Simeon is back in
Conte?
the studio.
Did you say Conte?
No,
it was Nuno last time. What do you mean Conte?
Sim, you've
what
been
I
away.
missed?
It feels like you've been away for about a year, but you've only been away for a week, and you know
everything's
Nuno's
changed.
Gone, Conte's in.
Brian has a We Are Tottenham TV tattoo. It's all gone nuts here since I've left. It's all gone crazy. What did I leave? What happened?
This is what happens when you go away.
Apparently,
this is what happens when you go away. Maybe you should go away a bit more often.
All right, I'll tell you, I'll go on as many holidays as you want me to, mate. Don't worry. But look, I couldn't be happier with how things have turned out. Literally, things couldn't have gone better since I went away. I didn't want to even look at football when last week. Like I was actually happy to get away from football for a bit, and then a day later, I couldn't wait to be back. It was unbelievable. I was like on holiday, glued to my phone like this, and my friends are like, "You came on holiday?" I'm sorry, mate. Just Conte, mate. I can't look away. It was crazy, but yeah, what a crazy week it's been as a Spurs fan. It's definitely re-energized the fan base. It's really the shot in the arm that everyone needed, I think. And bringing someone in with the caliber of Antonio Conte is something to be excited about, and his pedigree, his record, what he means as well, not just for him, but for our players as well. Some of the big players, Harry Kane, for example, I'm absolutely certain he's going to be the right character to get the best out of Kane. And I can't wait to see how it plays. I'm excited to see what he can do with the squad that we have, and if there's players he can improve or who's going to weed out is just players who simply aren't good enough, we can know once and for all. And hopefully, I'm excited about that,
because he goes into clubs that not doing as well as they should do. Look at when he went into Chelsea, finished 10th the year before. When he went into Inter Milan, they haven't won a trophy or hadn't won a league title for 11, 12 years. When he was at Juventus as well, he started that dominant period. So he goes into failing clubs, struggling clubs, and he gets them to outperform themselves and or maybe perform what they should be performing. So it's very, very exciting times.
Yeah. So, there's a guy who has won league titles with Ashley Young and Victor Moses at wing-back, you know what I mean? In two different teams, so he's done it twice. It's incredible.
Victor Moses, yeah.
Huh?
Victor Moses, yeah.
And Ashley Young.
Well, Ashley Young was at both teams?
No, Inter Milan.
Inter Milan and?
No, sorry, I mean... One team he had Victor Moses.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I guess he had
Victor Moses at both clubs.
You're right. He had Victor Moses at true. I didn't think about that. But I was thinking, this is clearly a guy who knows how to get every ounce of talent out of a squad. And that gets me excited. And I think, to be fair, in terms of Nuno, I do feel bad for him because I just think he wasn't the right fit. I don't think him losing his job after 10 games is that much of an indictment of his quality as a manager. I actually do think still he's a decent manager. I just think all the circumstances surrounding his appointment and all the I don't think it helped him, and he just wasn't the right man we needed at the time. We needed either someone to show ambition and pedigree, which could motivate Harry Kane, or give the team a completely different possession style way of playing, like a Ten Hag or whatever. And we did either. We didn't do either of those. We just got a defensive, mediocre manager who didn't kind of inspire as well, and he didn't seem to have the charisma or the character to get performances out of players.
It felt like the pressure got to him way too quickly.
Yeah, and you could see it. We all saw in his press conferences. He looked despondent.
Not only that, but on the sidelines and stuff like that. And Conte comes in for the first game. He did not leave his technical area once. He was on the edge of his technical area, barking out orders time and time again to the players, and that's exactly what these players need.
Exactly. I think Nuno was just the wrong guy at the wrong time.
But I can't really think of a setting where it would be the right guy, Nuno at Spurs.
Maybe if a younger squad, like who needed more to prove. Like, for example, if Nuno came in, sorry for my voice, I've been a lot of drinking this week. If Nuno came in, maybe when, let's say, Pochettino first came, I'm not saying he would have done what Poch did, but maybe he could have had a bit more success with that kind of younger team.
Yeah, I get that.
Who's more willing to fight and run and prove themselves. Whereas Kane, Son, all these players, I'm not saying, I know Son's been great, but like people like Kane and other players who maybe feel like Nuno represents the lack of ambition of the direction where the club is heading, as opposed to a different manager like Conte, who you can't argue having someone like Conte in charge. There's nothing to be had there.
You can't. But what I'm saying about Nuno post Poch, post-Poch, I can't see a setting where Nuno's the right guy for Spurs.
Yeah, and I feel bad for him because when you leave a team after 10 games, it gives the impression that
it's a blot on your CV.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit embarrassing for him. It goes down as a total disaster and a failure, which unfortunately it has to. But I hope he gets a job, in the future, because I don't think he's a bad manager.
Well, a couple of Premier League jobs coming about at the moment. Aston Villa, Dean Smith getting sacked today. It
wouldn't be a terrible appointment. Yeah, I don't think it would. So,
or even Norwich. He could go to Norwich as well.
Yeah, maybe. So I just feel bad that it's going to be a massive blot on his career this time at Spurs. But look, when a manager like Conte comes available and you're able to get him, I even said if we could get Potter, I'd sack Nuno tomorrow. And with Conte, sack him right now. That's what happened. That's what happened. I'm delighted. With the appointment. It's given the fan base so much excitement going forward now, and doing it this early means that you can kind of maybe still salvage the season. We're only 5 points behind the top 4 places, and with Man United faltering and no one real, obviously you got West Ham and Leicester and
Chelsea
Arsenal
drawing at home to Burnley yesterday.
Yeah. They haven't looked that impressive past few games, but anyway, they are still top, I believe, aren't they? I don't think Spurs are going to be in the title challenge, but in terms of top 4, you have your Leicesters and your West Hams and maybe even Arsenal, you could argue, going in the conversation now, but none of them...
I mean, Leicester are 15th in the league at the moment.
Yeah, I know, but in terms of quality in the team, you got them there. Palace also playing quite well, but there's no one who in that fight right now who's playing in a way that would tell you they're nailed on or anything like that, or Tottenham couldn't finish.
It's up for grabs, isn't it?
Definitely up for grabs. If Conte can get this team playing consistently, there's no reason why we can't snatch that
Completely
last place.
agree. Completely agree. Super chat here from Hidgley saying Italians are known for the strong defence. Conte will want to make sure Spurs defence doesn't go into mind drift every game.
Yeah.
And that's 100% true. But we are just 6 minutes away from kickoff. Let's run through the lineup with you. It's unchanged from the Europa Conference League game in midweek against Vitesse. It's Hugo Lloris in goal, Dyer, Romero and Davis as a back 3, with Royale and Reguilon at the wing backs, Skip and Højbjerg in a double pivot, and Lucas, Son and Kane up top. Yeah. Do you think that... he's just going to keep it solid before the international break, and then during the international break, he can, look at his players a lot more with 2 weeks on the training ground, while the ones that stay behind anyway. Yeah,
that's what he said. He said, I've only been in the job a few days and it's not time for massive changes. I just want to keep a consistent team, for the time being. So that's why he's kind of kept the same lineup as against Vitesse. And this team has the hallmarks of a great Conte team. It really does. I do wonder, obviously he's playing 3-4-3 at the moment. He played 3-4-3 at Chelsea when they won the league, when they had a front 3 of Hazard, Costa and Pedro. And obviously having a front 3 of Son, Lucas and Kane could be very, very similar. I would say in the future, I would like to see maybe a bit more progressive midfield. I know Skip and Højbjerg in the centre provide a solid base, but when you have a back 3 now and the 2 fullbacks, who at the moment still aren't the most attacking, I want to see maybe an Ndombele and a Lo Celso in the centre of the park in the future.
Yep. And with 5 minutes to go till kickoff, we've got a very special guest in the studio that is joining us for the watch along. So everyone, join in with me. Danny Kyriakou. Danny Kyriakou.
Yes, Danny, good to see you, my friend. You're right, man. How's it going, bro?
Yeah, very good, very good.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you for coming. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. It's a pleasure to be here for the first time. So
debut.
Yeah, debut today. Hopefully you get a good win today. So.
Loving the shirt.
Thank you very much.
Talk to me about the lineup. You've seen the lineup, obviously. Unchanged side from Vitesse. What are you thinking?
A bit disappointed with Davis starting, to be honest.
But the thing is, I think it's also important to note that since Conte comes in, everyone gets a clean slate, right? So I don't think that we should be picking at players like that, so early on in his tenure.
I get it. He needs to see he needs to judge his players himself, because obviously he said it in this conference yesterday that he's going to give everyone a chance. Everyone starting from zero. He's going to give everyone a chance to see what they can do and if they can follow his instructions. If they can do that and they do it to the way he wants them to do it, then of course it's fine for us, because then as we win games and they're doing what they're told, then it's fine. So look, everyone's going to have a chance. We know as the fans which players are let's just say, incompetent to play for Spurs. But yeah, look.
I think when it comes to Ben Davies, I think I said this right at the beginning of the season. I don't want to see him at left back or left wing back anymore.
Yeah.
However, I did say that I still think he could do a good job at left centre back. I said that at the beginning of the season. I stand by that. I think every
In a back
time
three, though, not a back two.
yeah. In a back three. No, not a back two for sure. But he's always been very good there for Wales. Always had a very, very solid performances when he's played there for Wales. And because he has that experience at fullback, it means when he is dragged out wide, he's a bit more comfortable in wide positions. On the ball as well, when he's got a bit more time, unlike at fullback where he gets less time. If he's in the left centre-back role and he gets time to pass the ball progressively, you might actually find his passing range isn't as bad as when he is at left-back. And he doesn't always have to go charging forward all the time. He can stay in his position. So I think it's just tailor-made to get the best out of him.
I think you're right in that respect, because I think we've seen it for Wales. I think when I was actually driving up here, I was thinking the reason I see him playing him as left centre back is he does that for Wales, and that's where he's actually played probably some of his best football for Wales was as a left centre back. So you can get the kind of thinking behind it, and I think he wants to see it for himself. I think that's it's only fair, to be honest. I know we know what we think,
and also think about, if you're playing the left centre-back role right now in the squad, in a back three, who's probably most comfortable in that position?
It's going to be him. Of course it is.
Sanchez, no one doesn't like him on the left. Dyer, he could be, but I think Davison is probably more comfortable left centre-back than Dyer is.
I agree. No, I agree.
So I guess
he's
he's
the only
next
one.
option.
I mean, well, it's a real position that we need to look at in January. That's for sure.
Well, they're talking about, aren't they?
Yeah.
Skriniar and whatnot.
I think that's why he's giving him this chance now. I think everyone's going to have until January. It's like their audition now, isn't it? It's like they've got their auditions till January.
Yeah.
And whoever he doesn't see fit, he's going to then start changing it. And then the summer will be the bigger change, change.
And I know he's obviously a much better player, but Conte was the one. No one saw Azpilicueta as a centre back until Conte put him there.
No, that's true.
Obviously, he was always a brilliant fullback, which Davis isn't.
Yeah.
But Azpilicueta was never a centre back until Conte put him there. Now he's able to play in the back three, so he's able to change positions for lots of players, and that's what I'm excited about. What he can do.
Yeah,
we are a minute away from kickoff. Minute silence has just been done. I want to know everyone's score predictions. Minute applause now.
Again.
I want to know everyone's score predictions in the comments. I want to know where you're watching from as well. I love seeing all four corners of the globe pop up in the chat. But Danny, what's your score prediction?
So last night on Bob's stream, I said that it's going to be a high scoring game. I said 4-3 Spurs.
4-3 Spurs.
I said 4-3. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be 4-2 or 4-3. I don't know why. I just think it's going to be
Kane back on the score sheet today?
I think so, yeah. I think at least he'll get one. At least one.
What, Sam's score prediction?
3-1, I said.
3-1. I said 2-1 Spurs.
2-1. I said 3-1. I think the Conte bounce will see us through in this game. I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts for. Hopefully it lasts like 3 years. But I just think the short term, the extra energy it's going to give into our team. Also, Everton, 3 defeats in a row, I think they're on. They're not in a good way.
And they've got quite a lot of injuries, haven't they?
No Calvert-Lewin as well. So I expect
Calvert-Lewin's a Sky Sports pundit now.
Yeah, exactly. I expect Everton to give us a game, but I think we'll win it.
All right, they're taking the knee now, and kickoff is seconds away with Harry Kane in the centre spot. And
there we go, we're off.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on,
the Conte era is up and running in the Premier League now. Let's do this.
Let's go, Tottenham. Let's go.
I just want to see more aggression today. I don't want to see them take their foot off the gas.
Exactly.
That's what you want to see.
That's exactly.
And look at this, fast passing.
Yeah.
Loving one
Thursday night, that first opening half an hour. I mean, that's the best football we've seen in a long time.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It was brilliant football.
And that goal, that Lucas Moura goal, I've said it time and time again, but we haven't seen a goal like that since Poch.
Do you know what? That goal
Real
reminds
team
you
goal.
of that Conte's Inter, the way they used to, the way they play football. If you watch their football,
you can
very
see,
similar.
and what you can just see at the moment, the intensity is just different. Like we're just look sharper. We're looking around.
Proper structure to the team as well.
People aren't just strolling around like they were under
Madame
Nuno.
Tuchel's FC.
Exactly.
Literally, Mannequin FC.
Everton got it now.
So you want to see them press, you want to see them aggressive.
Exactly. That's the hallmarks of what Conte's all about.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone working together.
And I was just so impressed, because he was only in the job for 24 hours, and already and I know it didn't last the whole game, but at least for that first half an hour, we looked like a proper Conte team.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We looked very.
Well,
good.
I do find it funny. He was observing training because he didn't have a visa for the first 2 years. Observing, of course he was. Of course he was. Yeah. He wasn't legally allowed to take training.
Of course.
That's what
they all say, isn't it?
Exactly, which is great. But here's Ollie Skip, Davis down the line. Loses it. Gordon's
He's
on the
closing
right hand
down.
side. Davis goes out to him, but
If you want some commentary, it's on there. If you
the
want.
cross is over hit. Tony Young, welcome to Silver. Big up, Tony. Fabian
Big
Delph.
up, Tony. Welcome to the family, my friend. We are just under 2 minutes away here in Goodison Park.
Oh, Spurs have
Let's
won it
go.
in the
Come
middle
on,
of the park.
Lucas.
Lucas.
That's a good ball.
Kane.
Play again.
Great ball by Kane. Hojbjerg on the right. It's a great tackle by Michael Keane. But here's Emerson.
played, Emerson.
Tries to find Sonny in behind, but his pass is intercepted. But another fast start from Tottenham.
Emerson was brilliant Thursday night, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
I
Really
thought
good.
he was really
That was one of his
brilliant.
best performances, I think.
I thought
I've seen
the
him,
the best.
yeah,
I
you're
think.
probably right. The only other one was probably you could compare it to the Aston Villa game because he was brilliant in that
Yeah.
game as well.
He was always finding that space in behind
Yeah,
Emerson, wasn't he?
He was.
And
I don't know if you've noticed with Emerson, right? But sometimes
that's
when
a
he's
good ball.
running on the right, sometimes you see him and you think keep going, but then he kind of stops a little bit and he just
Like
kind
the
of
confidence
Yeah,
thing.
it's his confidence thing, and you can see that's a confidence thing. But I think that will come in time. Like he'll grow into that a lot more.
I agree, and I think that he's been getting better and better pretty much
Yes.
every game.
Yeah, definitely. And
Which is pretty good to see. The progression you can see.
yeah.
It.
And one thing we know about Conte is he always gets the best out of who plays at fullback. He's done it everywhere he's been. He gets so much out of those players, and he'll train them to. Hojbjerg with a bit of a loose pass,
Jeez.
but Spurs win it back. Romero, we're trying to play it out of the back. It was a dodgy one there by Hojbjerg,
He's
but
been a
Spurs
bit
have got it
sloppy
back.
lately,
Emerson
hasn't
looking
he?
for
He
Kane
has.
in
Last few
behind.
games, his passing's been dreadful.
Yeah, he has.
Man United and Vitesse.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I do think with this formation, with 3 at the back and 2 defensive mids, we'll see. I reckon we'll play it for a bit, but I reckon he might change it in the future because I think when you're playing with this 3 at the back, it's very important to have progressive, at least someone on the ball in the centre of the park who can progress it forward quickly, because that's where the space is in the forward line, and you need someone like an Ndombele and Lo Celso. There's Daniel Levy.
And this Dr. Evil himself.
But you know what, Tim? Though is that I think Romero can do that job. I just think that it's hard for him right now because of the centre backs he's got with him.
Also, I really think that Son's future is central, and I think
As a striker, you mean?
yeah, him and Kane in the centre together.
I could see that as well.
I think that's more. I think it'll be very important because I think him on the wing,
So
he can
5-3-2
obviously be
you're
good.
looking at.
Yeah, he can be good on the wing, Son, but I feel like he can get lost, and sometimes when he's not in the centre, he doesn't get as close to goal, have as many shooting opportunities as he's on the left. And obviously, it's a situation where if it's not working in the centre, you put him back out on the left and try something different. But like, I would like to see him with maybe Ndombele in there. Maybe take. Unfortunately, Lucas probably have to be the full guy and have 3-5-2 or whatever it is with Son and Kane up front. I think that could be the way.
I think you're going to see a few different formations, and I think another one that I was talking about was where he plays the 3-4-3, but then instead of having a 3 as like a wing, like a sort of triangle, he has it as 2 up front and then like a central attacking mid behind them too. So he could do something like that.
Yeah,
maybe,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
3-5-2, that's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Here's Alan being pressed by Son, gets out wide to Damari Gray on the left-hand side.
yeah, Damari Gray.
Yeah, I thought he was.
I didn't
injured.
see him in the lineup.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, I saw him. Oh, good tackle by Romero, and here's Skip and Tottenham on the charge.
Oh, no.
But we've lost it,
No.
and Godfrey comes forward with a shot into Lloris's arms.
He
Easy.
should have played that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he's in the number 10 in the lineup.
Don't know who played that ball. Was a bit of a loose one.
It was Skip, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Skip.
Couple of moments now. Tottenham have been nearly cost playing out the back. It's going to take some time, isn't it, to develop a system playing out the back, though, isn't it?
People
yeah,
are comparing Skip and Hojbjerg to like McTominay and Fred on social media the last couple of days.
McFred.
Yeah, and they're calling him
God.
Skip Beer.
Skip, yeah. Oh god, I really hope it doesn't turn out like that. To
Arsenal
be
1 up.
honest,
Arsenal 1-0 up.
is that Saka?
Bukayo Saka. No real surprise.
No.
They're playing well lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. The less we talk about, the better, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Here's Kane. His
Don't talk
turn
about
on
scum.
Delph, and it's away.
Bukayo Saka, for God's sake.
Delph goes long, looking for Damari Gray. Peels off Emerson.
Everton have not looked bad in these opening stages, have they?
They've looked a bit sharp. Well, you got to remember they're on a run of 3 defeats in a row. They got to show something. Benitez might be under a bit of pressure already.
Oh, yeah, sloppy.
Wow, what happened there? How did that go in for us? I'm just looking.
Yeah, it's a foul from.
Not great.
It's a foul from Højbjerg. Everton have a free kick. Probably
Damari
crossing position here.
Yeah, not going to shoot.
Damari Gray.
Well, he's known to hit a good long ranger now and again.
Is he Damari Gray?
Not usually
Not
from
usually,
a
but-
free kick, but yeah, he does. He does like a good long range shot.
He's definitely not shooting.
Lays off Fabian Delph.
All that for nothing.
Oh, he back post. Oh, good ball. And Michael Keane's running there, and it's just gone over the bar.
No goal.
Oh, it's offside.
Hey!
Arsenal goal was ruled out.
Come on. Now we can talk about Arsenal. Love that.
You're not singing anymore.
Let's hope Ben Foster does a vlog today.
Brilliant.
All right, come on, Spurs. Let's get some moves going. Haven't really attacked
Ball,
yet. have we?
Davis turns on Gordon. Gordon tracks him and wins it back off him.
It's not a free kick. He pushed him in the back.
Free kick, I think. Foul. Yeah. All right. So still no goals this afternoon so far. Here's Romero. To Lucas, trying to turn. Back to Romero.
Some big games happening. Leicester Leeds right now as well.
What's the score there?
0-0.
The good one later on, West Ham and Liverpool. That would be a good game.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be plain sailing for Liverpool, that
I
one.
don't think so either. West Ham playing very well.
And even if they don't play well, they're very hard to beat, you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, he's got
Sun's
them
down
drilled.
there.
They know what they're doing. They're tactically very astute.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah.
Who is that, Son?
Yeah. He's what's he saying?
Is he winded?
He says he was kicked, son. Oh, he was stamped there. He was stamped there, Godfrey. Godfrey stamped on him.
Literally stamped in his
Stamps
abs.
on his hip. He won't. He's lucky because it's unintentional. But I don't think I get a VAR it. But in another situation, he did stamp on his hip.
it's not-
He stamped on him.
If that was against Spurs, if Son was doing that to someone, he would be off.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a lucky boy, Godfrey. He was definitely stamped on there, son.
I mean, it was.
He could have pulled out of that. Godfrey.
Oh, nice ball, Davis. Is Reguilon.
That's it,
First
go on,
time we've seen
Reguilon.
him. Goes on the
Go on,
outside.
Reguilon.
Wins a throw off Coleman.
He was another one that I thought that was really good on Thursday night.
Yeah,
Reguilon.
He was.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how these the real attacking output of these fullbacks now, because they're going to be given a lot of license to go forward, a lot. And maybe you could argue under the previous Romero's ball's outplay.
That
You
looked
could
like a really
argue-
good ball at one point.
You could argue under the previous two managers, maybe they've been held back a bit from going forward and really creating a lot of outputs. But now there's no excuses for not, getting goal like assists and getting good crosses in on a frequent basis.
It's one of the key elements to his teams, isn't it? His fullbacks.
It is.
That's it. It's one of the best things he's
He even
uses.
plays, Ivan Perez. He can play a winger at fullback and as like a fake fullback. He's done that before as well.
I think you might even see players like Bergwijn or players like that. You'll probably see Sessegnon when he's bloody fit.
I don't really see Bergwijn getting into the team unless it's probably a wing back.
I've got a funny feeling about the same as well. I think I've got a funny feeling he could be one of the players they might try to get rid of to try and raise some funds to get some other players in.
Well, it's good from Romero. Yeah.
I can see him doing well at wing back though. Bergwijn.
Yeah, I think I could see because he works hard usually.
Exactly.
but It's his actual.
If he
attacking
can
output
train
that
Mick Moses to defend, he can definitely train Bergwijn.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And if Conte can instill a bit of confidence into Bergwijn, we can see a different player.
Yeah. Rather than being a goal threat, he can maybe be better at crossing the ball and providing the goals instead.
Here's Davis coming forward to Reguilon. Nearly finding Ben Davis on the overlap. Kind of overlapping centre-back, a bit similar to Sheffield United. That's going to be a yellow card for Reguilon, I think.
And he found himself in the box for Harry Kane's goal.
He did.
See, that's. Do you remember when? Do you know who used to
Yellow
do that?
card for
Tongan
Reguilon.
used to do that a lot as well. He used to like get him forward. From those positions.
He's got to be careful now, Reguilon. It's so early in the game. Does he need to do that? I guess Davis was out of position.
Yeah.
And Ross Townsend went forward, and Reguilon has an early yellow card. It's a free kick to Everton.
Oh, come on, Spurs.
Gray with the foul. Been fouled, sorry.
Who's this ref today? Kavanagh.
Kavanagh. All right.
Still 0-0 across all the Premier League games.
We'll keep you updated with any goals that go in. Got our eye on the Arsenal game over there as well. But obviously main focus is Spurs. Is Kane. Nice flick into Son. Oh, brilliant link up between Kane and Son, but Son can't get away from Godfrey. And he's actually giving away a free kick.
Jack Service and Taylor F saying, how's it been so far? Are we playing well so far? I wouldn't say we're playing well.
No, I wouldn't say very well. We're working hard, I think. Can clearly see that.
Yeah, they're trying.
We haven't quite been able to get into any proper
rhythm,
yet.
No.
We are 13 minutes in here, 2,350 people watching us, but only 337 likes. You guys know what to do, guys. Exactly.
Smash that
do
like
as
button.
the bun says. Smash that like, people. Scroll down, smash the like, smash the subscribe button. We are on the march to 100k people.
If we get how many likes, are we cutting the bun off? How many likes is it?
You need a lot of likes. You need a lot of likes for that.
Oh no, it's Mari Gray into Alan. Richarlison. Couldn't quite make their way forward. Here's Kane.
Come on.
Højbjerg, Tottenham
Højbjerg.
on the charge now on the breakaway. Kind of play it back to Emerson, back to Højbjerg.
That's it. Come on.
Here's Lucas into space. He's overrun
Lucas.
it, and he loses the ball.
I feel we're still lacking that creative spark in the middle. There's just
Definitely.
because Everton have looked a bit better going forward than we have this so far in the last 13 minutes.
They haven't also done much.
They haven't done much, but they've looked a bit more dangerous than say we have.
They're getting closer to goal than we are.
We've hardly been in their half, have we?
No.
They're definitely putting a lot of energy forward into this opening exchange as Everton.
What's your opinions, Danny, on Lucas Moura? Are you a Moura-sexual or...
I am a Moura-sexual, yeah. I do like Moura, but I've said it a million times. I don't like seeing him on the wing. I cannot stand
it's a great ball by Højbjerg
on the wing.
Yeah. Reguilon's in acres of space. He's overcooked his touch, though. And
for me, when I see Moura play, he has to play centrally. He has to. He's just not the same player.
Dyer and Lloris ends up coming out of the area to head it away.
Yeah, I get that.
He can't cross the ball.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
And when he's centrally, he just causes havoc.
He just causes havoc because he can go both ways. He's so... People can't see what he's going to do. And he's quick. His dribbling's amazing, really. But... yeah, he has to play middle in the central for me.
So how does he fit into this Conte team in this formation?
It's hard to fit into this team because.
Well, I kind of think in this Conte team he could. I don't think he's a pure winger though. He's kind of playing a bit more.
Role?
I guess he tucks inside because the wing backs
Emerson's
are going on. Yeah,
overlap covered.
So it's kind of like a free roam kind of right wing sort of role, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right attacking mid kind of
thing.
Look,
now you see him on the right, but then you see him a lot in the middle as well.
Nice play. It's going to be a Spurs throw-in.
If you asked Lucas Moura what his best position is, what do you reckon he would say? Do you reckon he would say right winger?
I think he'd say centrally. I don't know, because didn't he have a conversation about this not long ago?
I can't remember.
When they were asking him about when he switched to central midfield. And
he said he enjoys it, but he didn't say it's his best role.
Okay, yeah, he said he enjoyed it.
I don't know. He's been a winger. He's been a winger his whole life, hasn't he? Moura. He probably.
When he was at Sao Paulo, didn't he start at? It was a striker before, wasn't he?
Well, Poch played him a bit of the strike as a striker. He didn't like it too much.
And at PSG, he played for a little bit as a striker as well.
Truth sets free with the super chat saying Reguilon touch was heavier than a double martini.
It was a very heavy touch. I'll give you that. Romero with a spraying passing for Reguilon, but cut out by Coleman.
Yeah, a bit of a nothing game so far. 16 minutes gone. Spurs have really not put together any moves really whatsoever as of yet.
Sorry. What's going on here? Lost signal. 1 sec.
What are you doing to us, Sim? Back for 2 minutes and you're already sabotaging our streams.
There you go. We're back. Don't know what happened there. All right. It's Coleman to Andros. We're playing very deep at the moment, I must say.
Very deep.
We are quite deep. Need to find a way to get further forward up the pitch. It's great.
Everyone's to that side of the pitch. Can you see? It's like really congested.
Yeah.
They're struggling to find someone else to play the ball to.
Watford player down injured for.
Here's Alan. Lovely clip ball into Digne. Here's a great ball by Digne. It's across the face of goal. No one there to tap it home. Here's now Gordon on the right-hand side. Townsend pulling it back for Delph. Is he going to launch it in? He does. Dyer can clear. Only as far as Harry Kane. Can Kane hold up? Nice one from Harry Kane. He's looking for a pass. Oh, it's a brilliant... Oh, nearly a great ball. But Lucas picks it up. Look at Son. He keeps going, Lucas.
No, he's taking it too long. He's taking
No, he's got it. He's still got it. Oh, and he fakes a shot and it's blocked. But his skip charging forward. And he can't make the most of it. He should have played it to Son, probably. But I thought for a moment, he could have had the shot on.
It's that dribbling we're talking about.
Nice breakaway from Spurs. First time we already got an opening. Kane's through ball so close to getting through to Højbjerg. Just couldn't quite make it through. Here's Emerson Royale. To Højbjerg. Skip to Davis. I did like how quickly he moved the ball forward there once we were on the counter. Kane.
Maybe they're starting to get a bit more.
Harry Kane, 25 yards from goal. His shot is blocked. Going to fall to Son. Gets it to Reguilon, who's not very good. Reguilon, bit of a lack of composure. Spurs now all of a sudden though.
That's a good
putting
ball.
Under pressure. Lucas to Kane in the box. Harry Kane is shaped to shoot it. Again blocked. They want a penalty. Lucas is saying handball.
They're going to look at it.
But Spurs still have it. Oh.
He shouldn't have. I hate it when players do that. Spurs players do that when something happens and they just put their arms out like expecting something to happen. Just keep going until they 100%. Call it.
Here's Dyer. Skip. All of a sudden, Tottenham are putting them under pressure. Reguilon. It's going to be a foul. Is there anything? Are they checking anything? I don't think so. Reguilon brought down by Gore. Yeah, it's definite foul there.
Foul.
Yeah, Reguilon's not having the best game at the moment.
Now.
Here's
Finally,
Romero.
we've arrived in this
looking
game.
for a ball in between the lines to Son, but just cut out by Townsend. And now Gordon. But there's only Skip with a good challenge. But it's fallen to Seamus Coleman. He plays the ball forward quickly. Richarlison holds off Romero, but Højbjerg's there, brings him down. It's a free kick.
All right, that was a nice little bit of excitement for us. 5 minutes, finally arrived in the game. It looks like we are growing into this game, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Slowly, isn't it?
But Kane was good. Kane looks on the counter-attack. That looks getting the ball forward quickly. Looks pretty good, holding the ball up. Getting the balls to Mora and Son in space, and then they can use their pace. Free kick to Everton, another crossing position. Andros Townsend is there. He's going to line up a cross, I think. Cross into the box, and it's going to get outplayed for a goal kick. I don't know why he's complaining of his teammates, I think, there, Townsend.
Classic Townsend. He's always complaining.
Shift and shoot. He's had a mad start to the season for his standards, Townsend.
Yeah,
I know, he's not going to keep up. I know he can't.
He never does.
It's poor from Eric. Is that Højbjerg?
Højbjerg again. He's not played well at all, man. It's just...
That's a bit of a more loose passing from him. Throw into Everton.
Do you think there was any truth in the reports that were coming out saying that Conte could look to shift off Højbjerg?
I don't know. It's possible. I mean,
I think fits a Conte system.
I don't know. I think anything's possible right now. To be honest, it's very hard to see what he's going to do because it all depends on the budget that we're given or he's given to spend, and what we're going to do in January, and then obviously for the rest of the plans next season in summer. But it could well B sort of.
The thing is with Højbjerg, he's like good at a lot of things, but he's not amazing at anything.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And that's
He's
the
been
thing
like
with
a bit
Højbjerg.
of a good complete
He's amazing at
footballer.
showing passion.
Huh? Yeah, he's good at that. He's very good at that. I'm saying like passing, good, not amazing. Like tackling and like covering ground, good, but not amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not. There's nothing that stands out. So like when you. If you put him in maybe like a Simeone system, I reckon he would look a lot more effective. But in a Conte system where, Kane to Reguilon.
That's a good ball. Come on.
Reguilon's ball to the box.
what
Emerson's
ball?
there, back post. It's over the bar.
Jeez.
But that's how.
was a good move.
But that's how they get the fullbacks involved. See, Reguilon to Emerson back post
That's
because
what
he
they
knows
need
he's
to do
going to be
more
in
often.
space.
They got to do that more often.
He knows. Reguilon's going to know. Look, because
was a great ball.
Damari Gray's brought inside. He knows Emerson's going to be free. And that's exactly that. I can't tell you how many times when Chelsea they did that with Marcus Alonso back post or Matt Moses.
With Moses, so yeah.
So often they would do that. It's definitely something to watch out for.
I think that's why they're going to be key to our system this season. The two fullbacks,
they
they're going
are.
to be key. But do you know what with Højbjerg, you could actually see him maybe going. You could if that's someone that could raise funds and he feels that he can get someone better in, then I'm sure they'll do it. It's like Alex Davis always says, he doesn't rate. He thinks Højbjerg is overrated, and I do get why he thinks that a lot of the times because, like Sim said, he's good at everything, but he's not like amazing at certain things. Yeah, anything.
But I've said it as well, about Højbjerg. I think he's spot on about Højbjerg. I mean, I think he's a good player, and I really like him as a player, and he shows such commitment to the cause. But I do think that Spurs fans do go a bit overboard with him sometimes.
I think so.
Dave, it was that Reguilon with an awful ball.
I think because he showed.
Damari Gray's shot, deflection, and Emerson can clear.
Lucky that bounced off his face, Damari Gray.
There's Højbjerg, nice battling.
Well played, Pierre.
That's it. I think he's just a very passionate, aggressive player, and he shows what we want to see as fans.
Yeah.
And I think you'd rather have him in your squad than not, because if they
Agreed.
get someone in better, then we've got him to use as well. Because we need a squad to compete in the top four, or if they want to compete for titles,
Exactly.
which is what Conte probably wants to do, then they're going to need good players everywhere, not like a good first 11 like we've always had, and then a shitty bench.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's spot on. All right, here comes Emerson. Into Lucas.
Go on, Lucas.
That's a foul.
It's a good tackle by Alan, actually.
Get the ball, didn't he?
Yeah, got the ball off Lucas. Here comes Coleman to Godfrey. Here's Luca Dean. To Michael Keane. Ben Godfrey charging forward with a long ball forward, and it's gone away our play. It's a goal kick to Tottenham. We are starting to look a bit better in possession, Tottenham.
Yeah.
It looks like their confidence is growing on the ball.
Yeah, we're finally, somewhat growing into this game.
We do look like we can open them up.
Yeah,
Playing it again,
it's
we're
growing, isn't it?
Playing it short at the back, and they're being pressed. But Kane flicks into Son.
That's
Brilliant
a good ball.
flick.
That's a
Here's
good
Son.
ball.
He's got Lucas there. Can't really find him. He goes for Emerson. It's not the best
that's
ball,
a
and
bad ball,
Digne
Son.
can. Oh, that's a foul by Emerson. It's going to be a yellow. Is that a yellow card? It was a cynical one there by Emerson. Well, Emerson's not happy with it. I thought it looked cynical, but Emerson's shouting at Digne, maybe saying he's up pretty quickly, isn't he?
He's like
I
faking
want to
it.
have a replay of that.
Oh no, there's not much in here.
I mean, Emerson couldn't really do much about that. He was running.
He was like pulling away a little bit, and then kind of Digne still went into him.
I don't think it was just a clash. It
Yeah.
happens in football. I mean, you know what I mean? Two players running. It's hard to
Oh,
stop.
Godfrey's ball over the top. Lloris is there. Nice play by
We got that
Lloris.
sweeper keeper Lloris back,
Sweeping
eh?
again, huh?
It was the last time we saw that.
In a while.
Yeah, years.
Here's Ollie Skip.
That's what he was known for, wasn't he? When he
Yeah,
first came
exactly.
to us, first few years.
Oh, it's good ball by skipping to Lucas. He's on the breakaway. That's got to be a yellow card. That's be a yellow, and Delph booked. Yep,
That
Delph's
is
going to be
dirty.
booked. Yellow foul on Lucas. Oh, Delph's not happy about it as well. What's he not happy about? That looked clear as day.
Him out. Oh,
He might have got the ball
He
actually.
actually got the ball first.
Yeah, I think he might have just took a bit of the ball. Did he? No, I think he might have taken out Lucas first. Actually, I think he might have taken out Lucas first. It's a tight one anyway.
Yeah, that is a tight one. It kind of looked like it happened at the same time. Like,
Either way, I take it. Either way, I take it.
Here's Dyer, Davis, Reguilon. Davis, nice ball down the line to Reggie. And his touch again wasn't the best, and he allowed Coleman to nip in and make the tackle. Reggie's not having a very good game. Leeds, 1-up against Leicester.
Oh, really?
Ooh, that's
that.
That's a good result.
No, it's 1-1.
It's 1-1.
It's 1-1 now.
That was quick.
Rafinha scored for Leeds, and Leicester have just equalised.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Well, there you go. 1-1.
Harvey Barnes.
Harvey Barnes. Here's Lucas to Emerson. Looking for the ball to Digne. The clearance has fallen to Højbjerg. Skip. Lucas. Nice ball into Dyer. Davis to Skip.
How's it going in the Arsenal-Watford game, Sam?
0-0.
Yeah, but how's the...
Yeah, Watford are pushing quite well. So Arsenal, to be fair, quite a few, quite dirty, both teams actually.
What, even game, you'd say? Even game?
Yeah, quite even.
I like that.
Here's Emerson. Nice ball to Højbjerg.
Come on,
Nice
Emerson.
link up. Emerson to Lucas. Davis steps inside. Lucas in a bit of space. Looking for through ball for Kane. Just cut out by Michael Keane.
Have you noticed there's a little bit more today? You've seen it, a bit more pass and move, a bit more.
Yeah.
The players are moving around.
Looking for those little through balls
looking for
in
the
behind.
through
I
balls,
like it. I like that a lot.
We haven't seen that in ages.
No. Like they're being brave on the ball.
Yeah.
They're not just like passing it out wide and putting an aimless cross in.
yeah.
Maybe looking for the intricate passes. But that's what
How
you
nice
need a
is it
Lo
to
Celso
see
and
that?
Ndombele.
How nice is it to see that
I
our
agree.
only form of attack isn't just a hoof ball, diagonal to Reguilon or to Emerson?
Yeah,
How
it's
nice
true.
is it to
Pretty
see
nice.
that we've got
Do you know what,
variety in our play, you know?
It's just nice to see the players actually doing what they're paid to do, which is actually pass and move and play basic fundamentals of football.
Yeah.
Oh, over the
Before
ball
with
to Gray.
Nuno, we just saw it, and even with Jose to an extent, players just wouldn't move. They'd just stand there, and it's like you can't play your game of football and expect to win a match if you're not even moving around.
Yeah.
You watched it. If you watched a Burnley game yesterday against Chelsea, they were competitive against them. They were so competitive against them, passing, moving, aggressive.
Yeah.
And that's why they drew the game yesterday.
To be fair, though, I thought Chelsea definitely should have been out of sight by the time Burnley
They
scored
should
that
have
goal.
been. They should have been, but Burnley held in.
They did. Yeah. Credit to them.
Yeah.
Lloris, nice ball
We
to
got
Reguilon.
battered by Chelsea.
Here's Son. Great ball by
that's a
Son
good
into
ball.
Reguilon. Can't quite get there. Actually, Godfrey just intercepts it. Nearly a nice ball. Good tackle there by Ollie Skip. Putting some really good tackles in the centre of the park, Skippy.
Yeah, Skip, I think he had it's a common theme with Skip. He has slow starts to games and then grows into
Yeah, he
them.
does. But do you think, though, in a Antonio Conte system, Skip's going to be more sort of more utilised than, say, Højbjerg would be, or is more key than Højbjerg?
It's difficult to say, isn't it? It's very difficult to say at this early stage, but I do think that they can both be utilised pretty well, but not together.
Yeah,
not
I
together.
think so. I think
they
you're right.
need to be one or the other kind
I
of
think
thing.
you're right.
Yeah, with the three at the back, I think. I think in the 4-2-3-1, it makes more sense having both of them.
Yeah.
But I think in this formation, when you got three at the back there, you probably could do with when someone like Ndombele or Lo Celso would have more protection behind them. You could probably do with one of them in there.
Oh, definitely.
Super chat here from HJ Lee. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but says Moura and Emerson is currently the best two players at Spurs. Everyone else is just average.
The best two players at Spurs.
Is that John Cooper in the comments?
Definitely playing very well, those two.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So
Reggie's
season.
having a very frustrating game at the moment.
Yeah, he is.
He
He's
is.
not having the best game.
He
And
kind of
Højbjerg.
started the season quite well, but then he's had a bit of games where he's kind of just been the old Reggie where we saw the back end of last season.
That's what he's being today, and it's going to
Yeah.
be difficult to him on a yellow card so early on as well.
Yeah, I agree.
But then again, can't really change it, and no Sessegnon really. Don't really put Davis there.
Definitely
So-
not Davis there.
Don't really know how you
Shove
change it.
Bergwijn there.
Could put Bergwijn
Yeah,
there.
he could do.
Lloris forward. Kane tries to hold off Michael Keane. Delphus wins there, and Kane fouls Delph. It's a free kick to Everton.
I think that left wing back position is going to be an interesting one, right? Because if Sessegnon obviously is still injured, and it's like we don't know if he's ever actually going to
Forever
get given a
injured
chance, yeah.
Sessegnon.
And if he doesn't, they're going to look to have to bring in someone because they're going to need.
Oh, Reguilon.
Back.
He's got to be careful. He's just bundled over Gordon. He's on a yellow.
He's on thin ice now.
He's got to be
thin
careful.
Ice. One more and he's off, literally.
No, we don't need that right now.
We've already had one red card under the Conte already. Could be a 100% record for a red card.
That could have been given.
He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. It was an accident, but
some referees will give that.
All right, just over half an hour gone here. Everton pushing forward at the moment. Reguilon is in thin ice. He really is.
Dyer with a boot forward. Here's Townsend. Delph.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a bad touch by Gray. Moore is there to nick it, but Alan is there to nick it back.
Is that a touch off the ref?
I think it was. It looked like it.
Here's Delph.
It's a great touch by the ref.
Alan with a long ball forward. Richarlison's header is going to be another goal kick to Spurs. Haven't seen anything of Richarlison yet, have we, today?
Yeah. He's that type of player, though. Give him one chance and he'll just put it in the back of the net.
Give him any sort of space, he can be devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else?
Tends to like scoring against us as well lately. Last few years.
Here's Emerson.
Who doesn't like scoring against us?
Yeah, Dr. Tottenham.
Exactly. Yeah.
Spurs again.
If you haven't
playing it
scored a
around the
goal
back.
in 2 years.
Come to Tottenham.
Here's Davis. Reggie, another
You
bad
make the
ball
worst
by
players
Reggie.
like prime Pele's and prime bloody Ronaldo's.
Not only is Reggie having a terrible game, but he's also on the yellow card. So it's tough to justify keeping him on, but I don't see what else we do.
Thing is, who would you bring on then if Reguilon was to go off?
I don't know.
Bergwijn, left wing back?
That's the only option.
Yeah, I can't see anything
Unless you bring on a centre back and put Davis there, but I wouldn't want to do that.
He might do that.
Or,
He might do
yeah,
that.
I know. I'm scared he might do
Yeah,
that.
so that's
It wouldn't be
same
very
here.
good if he did, but he
Same
might
here.
not have a choice. He is playing that bad, Reguilon.
Is there actually any news on Sessegnon?
No.
There isn't, is there?
Huh?
Sessegnon, any news on him or on his injury?
Not that
Or,
I know of, yeah.
We do have Tanganga on the bench.
he could play. He could do a job.
No, not on the left.
Huh?
He's a good. He can do a
He
job.
played
but
on
he
the
won't-
left. What was it against Liverpool that day?
He's played. I was at the
No,
game
I'm
when
saying
we
not
played
left
with
wing back.
Bergwijn.
Not a left wing back, but
No.
could maybe move to a back four or something. I don't know.
He could play, but he'll probably just play like a defensive left wing back.
Yeah.
He won't really.
No, I wouldn't want to
it'll
put
be more like a
Tanganga there.
Back sort of five, wouldn't it?
I think if we bring Tanganga on, we'll probably need to move to a back four.
Yeah, I think so.
Penalty to Arsenal.
Danny Rose just gave away a penalty, apparently.
Oh, for God's sake,
Of course he
Danny.
did.
Well, here's Reguilon now. Can he do something this time again? It's a bad ball, but it nearly falls to Son after the deflection. Nearly got a bit lucky there, but...
Play Doherty at left wing back.
Oh, yeah, we do have
God.
Doherty, but maybe move Everton to the left and bring on Doherty.
I'd rather Tanganga.
Reguilon, it's going to fall to Alan on the edge of the
He
box.
missed it.
Damari Gray, his shot blocked by Romero, and Højbjerg can get it clear.
Was that
He's
Skip who
also,
blocked it, or
by the way,
Romero?
Doherty's done that role for Ireland, left wing back.
Oh, here's
He
Kane.
has, yeah, he has.
Kane on the counter. He's got Lucas. He's got Son.
Oh,
tried to play with Son. It's a bad
man, that
ball.
is so bad.
So there are actually a few options we could do.
Saved.
Oh, they saved it.
Foster saved it.
Oh, we got to see the vlog tonight, man.
Oh, Foster saved the penalty from Aubameyang. Second
lovely.
penalty he's missed in a row, but he got the rebound off the last one,
Brilliant.
right?
Oh, that is a poor penalty.
Yeah, straight down the middle. Foster saved it.
Another super chat here from Truth Sets Free saying Davis and Dyer, the new fortress at the back.
I don't know about Fortress. Yeah. Not sure about Fortress.
Or new.
Corner to Everton here.
45 minutes in, still got the rest of the game, yeah?
Corner to Everton. Townsend.
God, I think he'll retract that if they go and score and one of them makes some mistakes.
So the front post away
Hey,
by
Lucas.
Lucas. Nice header. He's going to go for throw. Townsend's going to... No,
Yeah,
he's
throw.
going for a throw.
So Arsenal have had a missed penalty and a goal disallowed for offside.
Correct.
Brilliant.
Things you'd love to see.
All right. Seamus Coleman with a throw. Down the line, it's offside. Yeah, Gordon's offside.
Yeah, I
Good
actually
line.
think in terms of that Reguilon situation again, I think Doherty's got to be the play, to be honest.
Yeah, it's difficult. What, put
Got
Emerson
to
on the
be.
left?
No, I mean, you can keep Doherty on the left. He's done that role for Ireland before.
Put Doherty on the left.
Oh, they've got kind of options.
Yeah.
We've got options, but not solutions.
yeah, that's the way to put it.
What about Lo Celso? Put him on the left wing back.
Yeah,
God,
right.
Yeah, let's also.
Or we'll do what Poch did, put Son left wing back.
Yeah, and
Remember we did that one?
give away a penalty.
Yeah, that was.
He
so
did that in the
bad.
semi-final.
Yeah.
That was, yeah. Did you go to that game?
Yeah.
I wasn't
was
there.
at the
Sim
game.
was there.
I was at the game.
I was on my friend's stag that weekend.
Ah, that was better than watching that dross that we
Most definitely. What was it 4-2?
4-2, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Delph. Good
Well
challenge by
played.
Højbjerg. But Delph has it back.
We need to get a hold of the ball.
Well, we do tend to settle quite deep, and then when we put some pressure on, we're able to get the players on our half. But at the moment, when Everton have the ball, we are very, very deep.
Yeah.
It's difficult for us to get out.
It's literally, when you look at it, there's
But I guess we do look solid, so there's that.
We look more defensively solid, but
It's not like we looked that fair under Nuno, you know what I mean? We weren't
No.
conceding that many chances a game, were we?
Well, it depends what game, but
True.
we either looked really solid and barely conceded a chance, or we like lost 3 or 4-0.
yeah, we just looked so.
Yeah,
Here's
those were
Gray.
always against the better sides, weren't they?
Gray in the box.
Oh,
he's
no,
here.
penalty.
Oh, referee says
Oh,
no.
wow, he said
Well, I
penalty.
thought that was a penalty.
I
penalty.
didn't think it was actually. I didn't
Really?
think, I didn't think it was.
I would like to see that again.
Yeah,
His Alan.
I like Damari Gray, man. We could. Do
I think his reaction also tells me it wasn't. His Townsend. Gordon, nice challenge by Davis. Son can't quite there.
If you look now, they've literally just.
They said
Son
they've
came.
checks complete, no penalty.
Okay, good.
Dell for the long ball forward. Damari Gray's there, but it's through to Lloris. Definitely has a higher starting position, Lloris. He's come out a few times now.
You still think it's going to be 4-3?
I don't know. It's gonna be difficult unless you get some crazy second half.
yeah.
We had a
Can
crazy
happen.
first half. It can happen. Yeah, anything can happen.
Romero.
I mean, when
fouled by
we lost
Richarlison.
5-4 here, I mean, at half time it was like 1-1 or something
Yeah,
like that,
something
wasn't
like
it?
that.
Or was
I
it
think
2-1?
Something like that.
What was the score at half time, Sim, when we lost 5-4?
No, it was 3-2 at half time.
Oh, was it 3-2?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's my theory out the window then.
Although famously, we're only 1-0 up against Wigan when we won 9-1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
what I mean. In football, anything can happen. But right now, it's more looking like a very close sort of narrow 1-0 or 2-1 sort of
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, or 0-0.
Or 0-0, yeah. I think there'll be a goal in this game. I think there'll be at least one goal.
Here is Romero. Emerson. His skip. Nice ball into Son. Flicking
Oh,
to
that's
Kane.
nice. That's
Nice flick to
nice.
Lucas, but his touch is poor.
Lucas.
And Delph picks it up.
Some really slick touches there.
There
Yeah,
was,
it
but it
was.
just couldn't make anything of it. And Gray with the ball in, and Gordon's at the back post, but it's overhit. And he does keep it on.
Come on, Spurs, stay strong.
Alan.
No, don't give him-
Well done,
that's
Reguilon.
good.
And Kane's picked it up. Davis into Son, back to Skip.
That's
now
it.
Spurs
That's
breaking
come on.
forward.
Get it out. That's
Here's
it.
Emerson. Tottenham on their bikes now.
That's good football. Come on.
Can we find a pass? He's trying to link up with Lucas.
That's
Nice
good.
1-2.
That's it.
Oh, Richarlison's making a challenge there. And Spurs forced backwards a bit. Here's Højbjerg.
When we get in our rhythm, we look so good, don't we, at
Yeah,
times?
we
It's a
do.
very good switch, nearly a good
that was
switch.
unlucky.
Reguilon couldn't quite keep it in.
We do. We still look like, look, if you look in that just there where he tried to play it to Reguilon, there was no one in the middle. There was just like a player on the right, 2 up top, Reguilon, and then there was someone just a bit further on the left. There was no one in the middle. That's why he tried to play the long ball, because he couldn't do anything else. Otherwise, go backwards.
But, I don't have problems with long balls. I just have a problem with persistent long
Yeah,
balls.
no,
That's what I've
yeah,
got
no,
a
I
problem
agree.
with. You know?
Or
I agree.
aimless long, or just like nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
agree.
With no plan. We're not aimed at anyone.
But like, there were just times sometimes under Nuno where that was our only plan.
Hit and hope,
Literally.
wasn't it? It was literally hit and hope.
Like against Arsenal that day, yeah.
Oh, don't.
That's all we did was got to Dyer and whoever, I think it was Sanchez next to
Yeah,
him.
it was.
And
Yeah,
just
Sanchez.
bang, 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 bang.
Hit and hope.
Yeah.
I hate that type of football. hate it so much.
Like we're bloody Burnley or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, literally. But the thing is, it's like that shows that there's no plan or no actual tactics to a game plan of what you want to achieve in that match. Just like let's just try and hoof it and hope that someone does a bit of magic or something.
Well, have we had a shot on target yet today?
Don't think we have. Maybe one that dribbled down the throat.
Are you sure it's not Nuno still in charge?
We've had 4 shots, none on target. They've had 6 shots, 1 on target.
Yeah, that shot on target wasn't exactly anything special. What's going on here?
Nearly half time now. Just, 3 minutes to go to the half. How are you assessing this so far?
It's kind of in a way what I kind of back of my head expected to go. Bit of still kind of you can still see there's elements to the game. What they're doing now is how Nuno played. There's still a bit of nervousness. They're still not trying to grab hold of the ball and try and keep possession. They're losing it a little bit still, too much misplaced passes.
I think the players in the final third not making the right decisions
No,
at the moment, not doing particularly well, and then Reguilon as well on the left hand side having a particularly poor game.
The only thing I've seen different.
But I do think we did pretty solid.
No, I think we've looked solid, but we've also tried to move the ball quicker.
Yeah,
and there's a lot more passing and moving.
It's foul, yeah.
I
think I'm definitely seeing a lot more patterns of play.
Yeah, more patterns of play. Yeah,
before
That's for sure.
100%. That's
sure.
undeniable. Still not enough, but I'm seeing more.
But it's good.
And it's only been here a few days.
He's not going to completely
exactly.
transform the whole club in less than a week, is he?
Exactly.
Especially with these players.
Super chat from the Truth Sets Free again saying Conte won countless games 2-0 and 2-1 at Inter. And Brandon Troller in the comments saying Lucas Moura running around like a headless chicken on crack. Absolutely love to see it.
Yeah, Lucas is having another bit of a frustrating day. But he's done some good things. Don't get me wrong.
I think he's one of the better players though.
Yeah, I guess.
He is,
but he's still making a lot of wrong decisions.
It's passing. He's misplacing his passing.
Yeah. He's taking a lot of heavy touches as well.
Yeah.
But when he does get going
forward, you can't say anyone's really standing out.
No one is. I keep saying the front three are not working. They're working well in the centre, but as soon as they get to the final third, they're not really being ruthless enough at the moment. Ben Davis launched it forwards, and it's not a great ball. Here's Godfrey. Coleman out for a throw into Tottenham. Here's Lloris. Emerson Royale.
Come on, Spurs. Goal before half time would be
What
beautiful.
would you do if, like,
That'd
just,
be
tomorrow, like, we wake up and, like, just Conte's resigned? He's decided, no, I can't do it with this squad.
I'd probably cry. I'd probably rip up my season ticket as well.
If that happens, then I swear I'm going nuclear on Levy.
I think everyone would. I think Brian would get a flight back.
Literally.
He'll get a flight back just for it.
Here's Davis to Son. Reguilon.
Oh.
Another pass intercepted. But skip there with a challenge, but Townsend just holds him off. Pickford now. Long ball. Launch towards Richarlison. Dyer's there, beats Richarlison to it. And Romero beats Gray to it, and it's fallen to Son. He tries to flick it into Lucas's path. He holds the ball brilliantly. And Kane's on the right-hand side. Can he find a pass this time, Harry Kane? Ball into great ball, Reguilon!
God, how did he not get that on target?
Yet again, what am I seeing? Fullback at the back post. Every single time they're free because they're the widest player. They're always going to be free. And there's Reguilon again arriving at the back post, just as Emerson did earlier. Great ball in by Harry Kane.
That's a great ball.
But unfortunately, Reguilon couldn't steer it home. Best chance of the game. Great ball.
He's got to be doing better
good height
there,
as well
man.
for him.
It's a difficult finish, but he's got to get that on target. Got to get that on target, Reguilon.
Didn't he?
Half volleyed it at the back post, so Reguilon had ballooned it over the bar. What a chance.
You were right. Nearly was a goal first half.
Here's Emerson. When we're getting it wide in the final third, they do seem to struggle a bit.
Oh.
No, referee says no. Højbjerg, is there one more chance here?
Come on, let's
Højbjerg
go.
charging forward. He's
Come on,
got
come
Son
on.
and Lucas. It's a breakaway. Emerson's there. All
Play
it's
it.
been a minute, so he could blow up at any moment. He's going to go back. It's half time. All right, it's half time.
All right, just before we got a super chat from I Hate Arsenal, great name, saying Kane needs to come off and see how the team plays better without him. Unpopular opinion, but I think it will work. I don't know about that.
I'm not sure in the
that.
Conte system. I think because Conte loves a Kane type striker,
Mm-hmm.
and I think what we'll see Kane be utilised a lot more in his system.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I think Kane is doing some good stuff when he's able to get in and around like the middle of the park. When he's in the final third, a couple of times he could have slid someone in and has chosen the normal decision on the quality hasn't been there. But look, our best bit of quality was that of the first
ball,
half of
yeah.
the time was probably
Yeah.
that ball there. Just there
Yeah,
from
but at
Kane.
the end of the day, you're not going to single Kane out for today because all the front players have been of the same kind of
all
or
been
similar
equally
setting.
frustrating.
Yeah.
They've all been quite frustrating. I think in the first half, still not obviously not been amazing, but I'm definitely seeing more what we're trying to do. Definitely more patterns of play. Definitely more move, as you've said, moving the ball quicker and passing and moving. A lot more of that. We're still very, very deep when we don't have the ball, and that's leading to a lot of situations where we're struggling to get out.
Yeah.
I think. But when we do get into the Everton half with sustained possession, we are looking dangerous.
No, we are. I think they're the type of team, the way they're playing at the moment, it's like they're gonna have one chance and they've got to try and finish it. And we've had one or two chances in that match.
I think
That was the best chance, that one there.
I think the difference at the moment, what I'm
Massively.
seeing is what I said when we were playing under Nuno is the more possession we have, the worse we look.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest criticism I'll say about today's performance is we haven't had enough possession. But when we do have possession, we do look fairly decent.
I mean, it's looking good, like the little quick interchanges, the one-touch passing, I think, like you said, when we do get on the ball, I think we do look fairly dangerous. It's just when we get into the final third is our last pass that lets us down.
The passing's a lot sharper,
Yeah,
a lot
slick.
more with purpose as well. You
Yeah.
feel like they know what they're doing. They're getting the ball to the fullback to the right moments. They're not always just looking for them for no reason. Definitely seems more purposeful.
Yeah,
What I'm seeing
and
a lot more. You know what I'm talking about when under Nuno, like when the players were trotting around, like they just didn't seem there was any belief in the system.
Yeah.
At least I'm seeing a bit of belief
do you
now.
know what,
I'm
Sim?
being intensity.
You say talk about belief, right? You can see that in Harry Kane even, because if you looked at the Vitesse game, I don't know, you might remember it because we were there. When you saw Harry Kane, and Antonio Conte, he was like all these hand movements and stuff, and he was demanding things throughout the whole match. Harry Kane went up to him and they were having conversations once or twice during the match, and he never once did that with Nuno. It's like he didn't really give a shit like what Nuno was thinking. But Conte, he's like, he wants to listen. He wants to. Well, it's like he completely trusts him, whereas he didn't trust Nuno. And I think you see that in a lot of the players, not just him.
I'm unsure if like the players as a whole ever bought into what Nuno was.
Oh no,
trying
they
to do.
didn't. No way they
You know
didn't.
what I mean?
No way they didn't.
Yeah, I don't think they ever like purposefully didn't play
No,
well.
I just don't
feel
think they were just fully.
they weren't fully
sold on it. You know what I mean?
They weren't. You could tell.
It's like when Poch came in, the players who wanted to stay and who he knew after he got rid of the players he wanted out, they believed in what he was saying. They
It was
believed
similar
in
when
him.
Jose Mourinho as
Yeah,
well.
it was,
Kane
yeah.
fully bought into what
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho
So
was
did
trying to
Son,
sell. You know what I mean?
Højbjerg.
Yeah. And I think it was very telling as well that not one player came out and said anything about Nuno
Yeah, I
on
agree.
social media or
I
anything.
agree.
Not one.
It's
Yeah.
telling.
Yeah, I agree about
Yeah,
that.
it's true. They still haven't said like, "Oh, good luck on
no
everything."
one said
when-
anything.
Not one
about
thing.
it. It shows
I
probably.
think the good thing with Conte now is that he, unlike Mourinho, Conte will actually call them out and say, "Right, you're out, or that's it, I'm done." And that's the difference between him and Mourinho. I think Mourinho kind of calls them out in a certain way. That's sort of like not. It's obvious, but it's not direct. But Conte's direct. He will say, "Right, you're shit. If you're not playing the way I want you to play, you're gone. If you don't listen to me." And that's what we need. We need someone to come in and do that.
Yeah, and when you've done some stuff like what he has done in the game, Conte, you just shut up and listen, don't
Yeah,
you?
of course
you just
do.
shut up
Yeah,
and
of course
listen.
you do.
A lot of people in the comments calling for Ndombele to come on. I do think he could be the perfect player to come on in this kind of situation and gain a bit of possession and control in the attacking.
Oh yeah, they're in there, in the bag.
I do think we could do with an Ndombele on the ball. I think, look, Højbjerg and Skip, I do believe are doing a decent job in terms of shielding the back line.
I'm not sure if we've got a.
I've got one. I've got one. Yeah.
All right, everyone's getting the beers out of that. This is beer time. I think Skip and Højbjerg are doing a good job when it comes to shielding the back four, and I think when it comes to breaking down Everton moves like Alan and who else playing centre, Delph and Gray, they're finding it hard to get in and
They're
our
not
back
really
three.
progressing the ball that well, are they?
Yeah, but that's the problem when we're trying to move past the move in the centre, and it goes to one of more Højbjerg than Skip, to be honest. But when it goes to one of them two, the move a lot of the time breaks down, and Højbjerg's passing isn't as precise.
And that's why I was saying before that I'm not sure that we can persist with those two in the middle moving into the season, because there's just not enough going forward, in my opinion. And it's just basically essentially playing with how many defensive players? 5 defensive players right through the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, that's well, you could argue that you could play with 7.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put Reguilon and Emerson there because they've got a lot more license to go forward and they're so imperative to our attacking play.
Yeah, I know, but they're naturally more defensive, haven't they? But that's just where they've played, like throughout their career. They're not wingers.
Yeah.
So,
but that's what essentially they are under Conte.
Yeah, true. I guess. So what I do think we could do with an extra body in there in the centre, like a ball playing player to allow us to progress the ball a bit better. I don't know whether that means sacrificing one of Kane, Lucas, or Son, or it means sacrificing one of Højbjerg or Skip to do that. But I think we need one of Ndombele and Lo Celso. Just find a bit more incision in the centre, and if I feel like it might have to be. One of I don't know, part of me feels like it could be Lucas, because I feel like he wouldn't want to lose the bite in the centre that Skip and Højbjerg bring, and if he was to put on Ndombele for one of those two, maybe he feels like he might lose too much bite in the centre of the park. That's what I'm worried about. But I would like to see him risk it and give it a go. But my feeling would be he would rather put Kane and Son up top and take Lucas off.
I think if he's going to take off one of the middle two, it's going to be maybe with like 20 minutes to go, 25 minutes to go, when we can really push for the game with Ndombele there.
Yeah.
Can't really see him doing it at half time or anything like that.
I don't think he'll do half time. The only one I'd really consider, at half time.
Does that make like big clouds?
I won't use that one. I can use this one. This one's
He's well offside there, isn't he?
This one doesn't make clouds.
Well, actually,
I've never seen that before.
It's called One by Lambo.
Okay.
Marcus
nice little one.
Marcus
Like
Patterson with a super
Heineken
chat.
ones.
Let's see the penalty. What was this? I'm just watching the Arsenal
I
highlights.
just want to say while you're doing that,
so stupid.
I just want to send a message out to the Truth Sets Free. Big up to all your support you give us, and big up to all the super chats you send. But what he does is he sends a super chat with no text in and then sends the text underneath like as a normal comment.
Right.
And those comments get lost. So if you want to send in a super chat and want us to read out the comment, do send it in with the super chat. That when you do the super chat, you can write in the comment as you're sending the super chat in the same kind of window. So if you can do that, it'll be a massive help to us. So thank you very much.
This is a super chat from Marcus Patterson. He says, your thoughts on why Conte takes a short... There you go, cheers.
Up the Spurs, come on.
Come on, you Spurs.
Oh, this is not a very good penalty for Bamian. He says, your thoughts on why Conte takes short contracts in his last 3 clubs, hoping he loves it here and stays the length of his Juve run.
He does have a year extension. That's also worth noting as well.
Definitely worth noting,
Year or
yeah.
2 years?
1 year, I thought.
I thought it was 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it was 2-year extension, optional 2 years.
What have you heard, Sib?
I had 1 year, but maybe it's a follow. I don't know. I heard it was a 1 year
an
extension
on the extension.
Yeah, maybe.
Only Lee would do it like that, wouldn't he?
What I would say to that is, yes, against Chelsea. First of all, Juve, he was there for a while, so he didn't take a short contract there. He only left because he went to manage Italy, the national team. Chelsea, He left because in his second year he had a big falling out with Abramovich, and he's even there. He's suing at the moment, Chelsea.
Is
right
he?
Now,
Is
yeah.
he still suing them?
Yeah, he's still suing them for. He believes he's owed more compensation than they paid him. So he's actually.
But what was the falling out over?
Signings. I think he didn't.
it
They didn't get the
unfair
signings he
dismissal or
wanted.
something?
I was looking into on stream a couple of days ago Conte's signings for Chelsea, and they were shocking.
In the second season.
I mean, as a whole, all the players that he spent money on.
No,
N'Golo
Kante.
Kante is a standout
Alonso, he
one.
won. It was brilliant for him.
But when you look at the signings that he actually made,
In the second
there was
season,
two signings there. Alonso, yeah, that's worked out really well. Kante, that's worked out really well. I think there was one other that's worked out really well.
So who's the other
Apart from that,
signings
you know,
then?
Morata, who was the midfielder that they bought from Drinkwater, Bakayoko. You know, all
This
these
is why he
players.
left. As I'm saying,
'Cause
he didn't like any of the signings that they
Yeah,
made.
he didn't want some of those players. did
He, the whole summer he was complaining about the signings they were making, and he was
Didn't he want
furious.
Kane?
That's why he ended up
wanted,
leaving.
He wanted Kane,
He
didn't
wanted
he?
Kane, yeah.
And they brought in Morata instead.
he
and
wanted
he didn't
Kane.
want Morata.
And then, so obviously he ended. Obviously, he's still on the FA Cup,
Yeah.
but he ended up leaving at the end of that season. And then Inter Milan, he obviously finished second and then won the league. And he left because he was going to. They told him, look, we got no money and we're going to have to sell Lukaku and Hakimi and all these players, and they did. So that's why he got frustrated there, and he ended up leaving. Hopefully at Tottenham. The situation's different. We're much
We
more
do have
stable.
Daniel Levy.
We do, but
It's like we're living in the hope, right? We're living in the hope.
No,
that
we do.
It's going to finally change.
we do. But we are compared,
Give
like
him some money.
compared to Inter Milan, like financially, we are a lot more stable than them.
You know, apparently one of the swaying factors of Conte coming was because we kept Harry Kane. Not
That's
because
what I was telling you.
not because Harry Kane's still at the club,
was,
not
yeah.
because of the ambition of actually keeping Harry Kane, not actually just having the player, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No,
Well, no, I think you're trying to say like because
We didn't sell him.
Yeah,
that's why. That's the point I was
It was-
making when I
it
sent in
was-
that super chat.
wasn't it?
I don't
they were
remember what
saying
super
that-
chat you said.
They were saying that it
On
was,
the day, I said
he liked
Conte's
Tottenham
only here
ambition,
because Kane is here.
Oh yeah, it's one of the main reasons.
Yeah,
'Cause
it
he
is.
wasn't
If
it
we would have sold
reports that-
Kane, Conte wouldn't be
Oh, no,
here
he
right
wouldn't
now.
be.
He wouldn't be here right
Reports
now.
were saying that Tottenham was showing ambition by keeping Kane and not selling him.
No, not only that. When
That's what he
apparently,
saw, right?
when we were having discussions with Conte in the summer,
Right.
we weren't sure whether we
Right,
were going to
okay.
keep
And
Kane.
that's
We
another
couldn't
reason
give him
why.
assurance that we were, and that was
That
also
makes sense.
another reason why he wasn't 100% sure to take the job. So I think it's a big reason that we still have Kane is why Conte is here.
I think
it's a big reason.
Kane wants to see now. I think Kane and Conte, to be honest, both want to see them Tottenham being backed the right way. I think now they've got, like we said yesterday on Bob's stream, that they've got everything in place now. They've got the stadium, they've got the director of football who's supposedly very good. They've got the training ground, they've got everything there now. They've got the manager. All they need to do now is buy the right players with the director of football. And hopefully we're going to see a lot better outcome with the money that we do spend than all the money we've spent on shit, basically, in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
It definitely, I think it definitely gives Kane a more of a reason to stay as well,
yeah,
the long
definitely.
term.
Do you think he'll, hand on heart, do you think Conte will stay beyond the length of his contract?
If he does well. I think it's a mixture of if he does well and if he's back the
Obviously,
right
if he
way.
does well, but will he
But
do well? That's
It's
the
also
thing.
if he's back, because if they say, if he goes, right, I want this player this season, then they go, oh no, actually.
That's basically
let's
what
give
I'm
him-
asking you. Do you think he will be back, basically? That's the question, isn't
I
it?
think that's the question everyone wants to find out the answer to, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
If he's not going to be back, no one's going to be back.
Yeah,
That's
this is the
problem.
question. The thing is, we said this about Mourinho. If he's not going to back, that's it, it's done. But then we saw
Although,
what
yeah,
happened.
it's true, but then the pandemic did hit, and
It did.
hit
That
everyone.
is true, and I generally still think, even though Daniel Levy's Daniel Levy, I still think that the pandemic made a massive impact on what we were planning to do with Jose.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have rather given Conte the money than Jose the money. That's for
That's
sure.
definitely true, especially with Paratici there
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
100%. Because some of them.
Paratici and Conte are very much aligned in the way they
and
see
they know
things,
each
you
other
what I
so
mean?
well. You know, I'm sure they can make it work somehow.
I mean, Jose Mourinho shows.
They're going to double team Levy, aren't they?
You just get the
I really
feeling
hope
if
they do. I hope they do. We need them to.
if you just feeling if Fabio can't make it work with Conte, then like who could he make it work with?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I've been saying, like, time and time again since Conte's come in. Like, if this doesn't work out with Conte, where does Daniel Levy
You know what?
have to turn?
You know
Where does he
what?
have to
You
turn?
know what I could
Nowhere.
see. You know what I could see. If this actually doesn't work out with Conte, and he gets if he very quickly starts getting frustrated and he walks, I could see Fabio walking.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I could see Fabio walking
Could you
back to the
imagine-
situation because
could you imagine?
he would probably think, "Why am I even here then? If we have one of the best managers in Europe, and we can't make this work because you're restricting us so badly." Like, I can see that happening.
Yeah, spot on. YP Toretto with the super chat saying, Ben and Sim, I realise that you guys are so good at reading super chats. I got 2 missed out while you guys weren't in the studio. Big up YP Toretto.
We're the best. We'll blame John for that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Rodney says, Sim has seen the future. Exactly. You should pay me as a futurist. Seeing in the future.
Mystic Sim.
The thing is, if it doesn't work out, I mean, the penny will finally drop with his fan base, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Look, all I can say is, right, we've been very vocal about our distrust and unhappiness with the board, but I can't argue with appointing Conte, can I? I can't argue with that. So, like, all I want to see is I want it to work out for the best. I want to get behind it. And, like, with someone like Antonio Conte at the helm and the money they're paying him, like, I can't say he lacks ambition or anything like that. It's just, if it goes wrong, it's got to be down to the board. Yeah. It's got to be. Yeah. It can't.
There's no other option.
There's no other option. There's nowhere else to turn.
Not now.
So this is it. They need to get this right.
I think they're backed into a corner right now because if they don't
They've
get
backed
this
themselves
right,
into a corner.
Yeah, because if they don't get this right, it's over for them.
Yeah.
In terms of their trust with the fan base, it might not be over them at this football club because it's down to them whether they sell up or not. But in terms of their trust with the fan base, even the most staunch Levy-ins, they have to rethink.
I think everyone's going to have to because there's nothing left. Once you appoint one of the top 5 managers in the world, you don't back him and you fail to
like
do
currently at the top of his game as well. You know,
in his peak years, and you don't back him and you don't win anything still.
Second half underway.
I don't think that it's the board.
I hate Arsenal with the super chat saying creativity creates chaos, chaos creates space, space creates chances to score goals. We need more creativity to get into the top 4.
I agree with that.
Definitely. Here's Delph. Oh, his ball back is to Pickford, who's under pressure from Kane, and it loops right in the air, but it's away.
That's all right, no problem.
All right, so no subs at the break, I believe. Still Reguilon on the pitch, I guess. He's got not much option. I guess he sees it as the best option. I'm more worried about him getting sent off than anything, to be honest.
So am I.
Even though he's having a stinker anyway, regardless of the yellow card.
Where was Conte when we sacked Poch? Was he at Inter? Yeah.
He was, first season at Inter.
Yeah, it was.
Kane, lovely turn and a great ball to Son. Son goes, not a good ball. He looks for Emerson out wide. It wasn't the best ball, but a bad header. Michael Keane's there. Son gets tackled.
Another super chat here from Elvis G.
Reguilon, can he pick it up? He had to kind of pull out that challenge. Can't really go for too many 50-50s.
Play to the left.
He says, watch the TalkSport video. I hope they get relegated. It's a great watch. Conte also digs at Tottenham a little. It's about his Chelsea sacking. Yeah, have you seen that little Conte video when he digs at Spurs in one of his Chelsea interviews?
Oh, well, no, because he said the ambition of Tottenham is different. Is that was him?
Yeah.
I remember at the time when he said that. I haven't seen the clip again. But I remember at the time he said
Chelsea
that.
expected to win Tottenham Hope or something like that.
Yeah.
He says if Tottenham
expectation is different.
He says if Tottenham finish 5th or 6th, it's not a disaster. If Tottenham go out the first round of the Champions League, it's not a disaster. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. He was spot on.
He's not wrong.
Which is what we need to change.
If anything, Daniel Levy's expectations even lower.
Here's Dyer. Looking for a pass to Reguilon. It's not the best one, but Spurs pick it up in the centre. His skip. Looking for a pass. All the way to Romero. He gets it under. Here's Højbjerg back to Romero. His skip. Good ball round the corner to Lucas. Another heavy touch, but he just keeps possession and wins a free kick.
Has Alan got booked yet?
I don't believe so.
Have they had any bookings?
Delph got booked.
Delph got booked.
Oh, it's a good ball. Here's Reguilon.
Fabian Delph, yellow card.
Son looking for Son. It's not a good ball. Again, Reguilon, not a good ball.
Bad ball from Reguilon, that is.
%59 possession to Everton. Come on, Conte. Organise them. I got a serious
Until
man
the-
crush on Conte.
Until May.
I think everyone does.
I just can't believe it's. I can't believe he's sitting in
Yeah,
our
yeah, yeah.
dugout.
I
I
was
just
just about to
can't
say that.
believe it.
You just see him then, you're like, is that actually at Tottenham or are we dreaming still?
His son in a bit of space into Lucas. Plays it back to
Where's the players around him?
Højbjerg.
Come on. Move.
He's looking for a pass forward. Son lays off for Lucas. It wasn't, again, not the best touch, but he still keeps it. Here's Romero. And his pass is intercepted and Everton can get it away, but Romero intercepts the pass out and it's a throw into Everton inside their own half. Passing, it hasn't... So when it gets to the final third, it's just not that crisp. It needs to be a lot crisper. It's like they're playing passes into players to make it hard to control, and then the moves are breaking down.
It still looks a little bit like unconfident, a little bit in the final third, with the way their final decision making. They're not sure on what to do, and they just mess it
Reguilon,
up.
Davis, coming forward now. He's looking for a pass down the line into Son, lays it off for Skip, into Kane. He touched it into space and out wide for Emerson. He gets it to Emerson. Looking for
that's a good
Lucas.
ball.
He's going to get past Keane. He's passed. It was a foul.
That's a foul. That is.
That's got to be a foul.
How is that not a foul?
Oh, Lucas doesn't seem convinced. I thought Lucas got there ahead of him, was brought
Right.
down, but referee says play
It
on.
looked like, didn't he? He must have got a leg in on
Well,
the
Lucas
ball or
didn't
something.
make any noise
Yeah,
about
it
it.
didn't.
nothing.
Yeah, I guess must have just been off balance or something. It's really annoying. Here's Gordon. Spurs have started the second half with a bit of intent. Fabian Delph.
Truth Sets Free says, I mean, look at his blue eyes, Ben.
Conte.
Jory, the Jorical in here with a super
Big up,
chat, but
Jory.
1 second. It's an
Conte
attack for
long ball for
Everton.
Gordon with a volley over the bar.
Over the bar. And he says, Nuno was sweating bullets under Spurs pressure. Now all of the Spurs are sweating bullets under the Conte pressure. What a man.
That's what I'm talking
And that's
about.
spot on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely true.
on.
Yeah, we've now got a manager who has authority in the squad. Nuno just didn't have that. We had players in the squad who are bigger than Nuno, but we don't have that in the squad anymore. Who no one's bigger than Conte.
Yeah, they can't.
Reguilon couldn't get it under.
Conte.
How's it going in Arsenal? Still 0-0?
Yeah.
Oh, is that not a foul? Lucas did get ahead of him, but
Did he get the ball?
no, didn't get the ball. But it's whether he made enough contact with Lucas to bring him down. Michael Keeming pressed by Kane. It's fallen to Delph. Lucas now tracking back on Luca Dean. Oh, but they play out their way out of trouble. And here's Damari Gray in behind Richarlison, but really good defending by Davis. And his skip. Nice 1-2 with Højbjerg.
Come on.
Spurs progressing the ball forward. Højbjerg.
Move again.
Oh, looks for Emerson, but it's just blocked. Romero's header towards Emerson, and it's out of play. Nearly a really good breakaway from Spurs. Couldn't quite get it right.
Started the second half a tiny bit better. I'm loving the one-touch passing here. I
that's
really
quick.
am.
That is good.
Pass and move, pass and move,
Conte
pass and
football,
move,
that
you know?
Here's Dyer. Can he break forward, Dyer? Here's Davis, by the way. Brilliant defending, by the way, just before by Davis.
Defended by Davis.
Here's
You just got
Reguilon.
this feeling that there's going to come to a point with this team, and he's going to realise he's taken them to their limits, and that's when he's going to need the better quality of player to actually execute what he wants to execute.
Yeah, and I
Lucas
think
on
that's
the
definitely the
turn.
case into the midfield.
Can he keep possession
Yeah,
again?
oh,
Nice.
definitely.
1-2 with Son.
That's it, that's
Lucas
good.
on the move.
That's a good
Reguilon
ball.
in behind. Kane in the back post. Can he find him? He tries to, but it goes into Fikpa's
That's
arms.
better. That's
A
better.
lot better. It was a good play. Oh, but Pickford's ball is going to be intercepted by Skip, but it falls to Delph, luckily, and away. Oh, and it's a good ball by Delph into Damari Gray. On the left-hand
Emerson.
side,
That's
there's Emerson
Emerson.
Royale, wins the ball, and he keeps it on. And Romero, a couple of back flicks. Oh, nicely
lovely.
played by
That's
Tottenham.
What is going on?
Keep
Are we
possession
on the back streets of Rio de Janeiro right now? What
A
is
couple of
happening?
back flicks from the defenders, and they play the way out of trouble. Here's Son in a bit more central area, looking for help.
That's it.
Emerson or Royale on the right-hand side. Back to Højbjerg.
You can see Emerson's proper growing into his role now,
He's
isn't he?
definitely growing into his role. He's going to be a class right back, I'm telling you.
Here's Reguilon.
Oh, bloody
Reguilon.
Reguilon, man.
Again.
You are playing
He's
awful
been
today.
so bad
Completely
today.
unforced error there by Reguilon. He's just having a complete stinker. Oh my word! Pickford's throw was just
I don't
very
think he meant
luckily
to do
fell
that,
to.
did he?
No, he did not mean to throw the throw that way. Luckily fell to Everton shirt. Eric Dyer trying to get on Richarlison. There's Emerson on the interception.
Lovely.
Oh, what he's up against Luca Dean,
That's
and he
it.
wins. He wins the throw. Does he?
That's a Tottenham throw.
Yeah. He does win the throw. Oh, but he's lost it. Lucas to Alan, and here come Everton. Godfrey to Coleman.
Big up. 3,000 people watching us at the moment. Big up to everyone in the comments, guys.
Let's get to 1,000 likes. Come on, 813 likes. Let's get to 1,000.
Sim's been away for a week. He's dying to talk about algorithms.
I'm dying for the algorithms to suit me. Come on, let's get to 1,000 likes. So it's absolutely free. Just scroll down, smash the like button. It does really help support the channel, so it really would help. Here's Skip. Nice
Come on,
turn by
turn and
Skip.
move. That's it.
Looking for
That's
Son.
good. That's good.
Son in. Could he find Lucas? He goes alone. Here's Lucas now. Trying, looking for support. He's forced backwards. Here's Højbjerg. Into Davis. He's got Reguilon on the left-hand side. Reguilon now. He's going to take on Gordon. He cuts inside and plays it to Højbjerg. He's scanning the area, plays it back to Reguilon. Here's Dyer. To Romero. Back to Emerson. Here's Skip.
Come on.
When Everton drop into their shape, they're very difficult, very well organised. Here's Kane.
Yeah.
Can't turn on Gordon. He gets it back to Reguilon. Back to Kane. He turns. Can he shape to shoot? He looks for the ball out wide and it's intercepted.
55 minutes on the clock here. Conte barking out the orders as always. Super chat here from Truth Sets Free, and he's put in the comment with the super chat. Big up Truth Sets Free. And he says, my $1.24 allowed me no comment. Oh, I see. It has to be $2 plus.
Here's Reguilon on the left-hand side. He's got Davis on the overlap. He cuts inside. Reguilon is in the box. He has a shot. Oh, that was heading in, but it's a great block by Godfrey. And he's gone for a corner. Reguilon nearly putting to bed all those mistakes. With that
Because I
chance.
was actually thinking of something which I did say, and I said that with all Reguilon's bad play, I bet you he pops up with the winner or
Yeah,
the assist
honestly.
or something.
Could you imagine?
Nearly a great play on his right foot. Good
that was
effort
a
as
good
well. That
shot,
was
yeah.
heading in, but Godfrey with a brilliant block. Corner to Spurs.
That's better from Tottenham. It's better.
It is better. It's been a good start to the half. 10 minutes into this second half. Corner to Tottenham. They're all surrounding Eric Dyer
Son
and
with the
Lucas
corner.
Moura.
Outswinger towards Dyer, goes for everyone, and Townsend can get it away. Reguilon's there. Can he get another corner? His cross is blocked by Townsend.
Oh, boy.
And Townsend comes away with it. And now on the break now, Everton. But there's
What a
brilliant from Højbjerg to stop that.
That's
Oh no, is it No, Ben Davis.
Davis.
Brilliant from Davis to stop Townsend in his
Flying
tracks.
there,
He
wasn't
was,
Wasn't he?
I've never seen him move so
Got an
good.
extra 5 yards under Conte, hasn't he?
God, his stamina levels and fitness has gone up, isn't it? Already.
It's only been a
must
couple
say-
of days.
I have to say, I do think
Must have
Davis is
been
having a
eating.
very good game.
He is.
He
I do
is,
think
yeah, he
Davis
is.
is having a very good game in general.
Could you imagine if he does actually like have a new sort of lease of life on the Conte?
That's what we
Davis?
all want.
Yeah, we
That's what
hope
we
so.
all want.
Yeah, we want everyone to have that. Really.
Exactly.
Richarlison turns on Davis and gets it to Coleman, and he gets it out wide to Luca Dean. Here's Damari Gray now on the left-hand side. He's got Lucas and Emerson both supporting him in terms of defending, and his cross is blocked by Emerson. It's a throw into Everton. Oh, it's a goal. Emil Smith-Rowe for Arsenal. Just put one
The
up.
bastards.
Fuck.
The bastards.
Unless this one also gets ruled out, but looks like it's a goal for Arsenal. Crossing
Oh
the
my
box
God.
by Gray, and it's gone through to Lloris.
I love it. We're going short every time from
Yeah.
goal kicks.
Literally.
Or from when the keeper has it.
Or Højbjerg's pass not the best. Emerson under pressure. Can he keep it? He doesn't keep it.
Emerson, stop going down.
Oh, it's a foul. We
Oh,
got lucky
keep
there, I
going
think,
down.
Emerson.
He does go down a lot, doesn't he?
And he stays down. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
yeah, he does. He
Him and
stays down.
Ndombele, both of them.
All the time.
Oh, it's a good finish from Smith Rowe.
He hardly touched him. He hardly touched him.
I'm not sure if that is a foul, you know.
It's not really a foul. That's not really a foul. I'll take it. That's why he's so annoyed.
Truth Sets Free with another super chat saying, away support giving me chills, goosebumps, awesome. How's it sounding, Sim? How's it sounding, Danny?
Yeah,
The
it
away
sounds pretty
support,
good.
yeah?
They are quite
Sounds
loud.
all right.
They're quite loud. Nothing stopped singing.
Good.
Could do with a change,
Gutted
maybe.
I'm not there today.
How come you couldn't go today?
Oh, I just couldn't make it, unfortunately. I've got some plans this evening that I couldn't make it for.
Here's Ben Davis. Can he find Son? Can he go Kane in behind? He looks for Kane, but Kane's run avoids the pass. And here comes Damari Gray. Entering the last half an hour here. Nice interception again by Davis.
Well
And
played.
he wins
Come on,
the challenge, and here comes Spurs.
Come on, Sonny.
Son, he's got Kane in
Here we
support.
go.
Can he go in behind? Son isolates Godfrey. He's looking for movement. He's got Skip on the outside. He's got Lucas on the inside. He goes Lucas. Lucas takes on Michael Keane and beats him. And gets it to Emerson.
Ooh.
And his cross. Nearly finds
good
Son, but
ball.
away by Godfrey. Højbjerg's header. Nearly finds Reguilon, but I think Coleman.
Lucas did so well to find Emerson
Did.
there and as he was falling.
Here's Romero. Tottenham stepping up again. Emerson.
Oh, look at Romero go.
Romero's in the box.
He just passed it and then darted forward.
He does that a lot. Though.
All
He-
11,
Atalanta
all
used to do that.
22 players currently, except for Lloris, all players
21
in the...
players.
Reguilon's cross away by Luca Dean.
What's with the Ben Davis slander in the comments? He's playing well today, man.
What are they saying?
Ben Davis must go home. What the fuck was that Ben Davis
Fabian
pass?
Delph going off the pitch for Everton. They're
Who's
making
coming
a
on?
Sub.
To be fair, Ben Davis passing.
Tom
I think-
Davis is coming on for
Tom
Everton.
Davis. Thing is, to be fair to Ben Davis today, everyone's passing's been pretty off.
Mm.
A lot of in their final third, their decision making's been awful.
Yeah.
I think Davis has been one of our better players, yeah.
Defensively, he's been good, but offensively, no, he hasn't been the greatest.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's playing at centre back.
Yeah,
so.
of course, yeah. But it's just the passing, like there's certain passing. But then, like I said, everyone's passing's not been good today.
True.
Emerson, Højbjerg, Lucas, to Kane on the right-hand side, plays it back to
Come on,
Skip.
again.
Davis in space, he's going to line one up,
gonna
is he?
shoot.
He shoots! Oh, it's a decent effort,
you
but it's
imagine?
wide.
Hell, I thought that was actually in.
I thought Davis was going to bang one in from 30 yards there. Bloody hell.
All that talk, and then he goes and scores a rocket. Can you imagine? Ooh.
I wasn't that close to the end, actually. Decent effort.
It was
but-
curling away from goal all the time.
Nice height, but just wide.
All right, come on, guys. Half an hour to go. Half an hour to find a goal. I want to see Ndombele come on at some point.
Yeah.
I thought he was class when he came on against
Yeah, he was.
Vitesse.
Even I know I'm not going to
Oh,
hate saying
yeah.
this, but even Harry Winks looked all right on that.
He did.
Against
He
Vitesse.
did.
Oh,
He looked good,
here's,
Harry Winks.
Damari Gray in space. Oh, Emerson with a challenge. And a slip. Oh, but no Spurs player following up. Here's Tom Davis.
Who'd you take off right now for Ndombele?
Maybe Højbjerg.
Yeah, I was thinking
I
Højbjerg
was
or
thinking-
Skip, and
yeah.
probably Højbjerg, yeah.
I agree.
Here's Coleman. Goes back to Pickford.
You know, it's just ridiculous at this day and age that not every single Premier League game is not on TV.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
It's
And then you can
ridiculous.
go to any other country around the world and you
Yeah.
can watch every single game. Canada, you can watch every game.
It's mental.
Saudi Arabia, you can watch every game.
Super chat here from Truth Sets Free again says Conte snuck Red Bull in Davis's coffee this morning.
Here's Luca Dean.
Leicester lead still 1-1.
Alan forward. Reguilon. Oh, Richarlison. Penalty.
Oh, no.
It's a penalty to Everton.
Oh, for God's sake, man.
Richarlison got the... Oh, Laurie's saying is adamant he got the ball. They're going to check VAR, I think. Richarlison gets there. Oh, he gets something on the ball, but is it enough?
Leg.
Lloris is adamant he got something on the ball there. Oh, he gets it.
He does, doesn't he? Does he not get the ball there?
I have to see a super slow-mo. It looked like he got the ball. Oh, penalty to Everton, though. They are checking it. Is he onside? Yeah, he's on. Reguilon's keeping him onside. Yeah, Reguilon's definitely keeping him onside, I think. They're looking at a lot.
Is his arm not?
No, I think.
No, I think
yeah,
the foot's there.
I think the foot gets there.
Penalty.
Oh, he's telling him to look at it. That's interesting. Usually that means it's not. It might be overturned.
I think he's going to give it as a penalty.
Yeah, I think.
But
so
why?
as well.
Why would he send him to look at it if he thinks he's gonna?
Because they're probably they want him. I don't know. It's a good point. I just think that his mind's already set, even regardless of if he's looking this. I'd be surprised if he overturns it.
Let's see.
It looks as though Richarlison's foot gets there before Lloris's arm.
See, look, that looks like Lloris has taken him out
Yeah,
before he's touched the ball.
yeah. He's going to give it, I think.
Yeah, I think he will.
I can't tell. He does get quite a bit of the ball. Is he gonna? What's he gonna do?
No pen.
No pen.
pen.
Yes. No pen.
Come
on!
Get
Good,
in
come
there!
on.
Got away with that
He
one,
got
Tottenham.
lucky there.
Got away with that
Thank you.
one.
Come on.
Get in, Hugo. And now what's Benitez is going apoplectic.
Spanish waiter.
He's so angry.
They're all furious. Everton players are furious.
Oh, that's funny.
And I think they got a right to be fair.
Yeah, if that was us, we would be absolutely fuming.
Yeah.
What?
What's going on now?
He should book them.
Mate, look how Alan is speaking.
Shouting
Book
to
him,
him.
mate.
If he gives
They
it
are
now after
apoplectic.
he's made a decision,
He can't give it now. He's not giving it.
he should book them.
So wait, is it a corner then now?
No, it's nothing.
The commentators are saying that
Hugo
it's a
does
right
get
decision as well. No
Hugo
penalty.
does get fingertips to it. He does get fingertips to it. Yeah, he does, he
touched
does.
the ball first. You can just see it there.
He does, yeah,
Just touches
just
the ball
about.
first.
Yeah, it's a tight one.
It's very
I would be furious if that was against
Yeah.
me. Of course I
Yeah.
would. I would be furious if that was against me.
I was lucky, man.
All right,
We
that's a bit of luck
Definitely
there.
got away
But
with that.
come on, let's kick on now, guys. There'll be a lot of stoppages added on for that.
The crowd are going wild.
Who, the Spurs fans?
The Everton fans making a lot of noise.
Oh, Son's touch,
Come
not
on,
the
Son's
best.
been awful today.
And
Oh,
Townsend
no.
foul on by Davis. This game's livened up a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, Everton have been wound up big time. Oof.
Oh, it's, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's
wiped it out.
that's
There, Davis.
definitely
How's that not a
booking.
yellow?
That's got to be a booking, surely. That's cynical from Ben Davis.
Bloody Davis.
Just when you toke that, you could just feel the clouds with those clicks.
That's why I've got to do it a little bit because it's going to be. It'll fill up the whole screen.
Crowd are definitely livened up. Reguilon's there. Reguilon's got to be careful as well. He doesn't get too over exuberant.
Come on, 67 minutes on the clock, people. Eric Dyer puts it away for a corner.
Corner to Everton. The crowd's really up now for Everton.
You just got this feeling this game's going to be like a 1-0 kind of game if it doesn't stay like this.
Oh, Townsend with a corner. Townsend with a corner, back post. Richarlison, Godfrey both keep it on. He wants a handball against Højbjerg. Tom Davis is there with a shot and blocked, and Richarlison is adamant.
He's going to check that.
Oh, what's going on now? Højbjerg is... Richarlison's down.
Romero did something.
Did he? Oh, God.
The Brazilian versus Argentinian.
God, I think Romero's done something here. The way Lloris pulled him away.
Is this a penalty? Oh, that's never a no.
no.
He had it
He
behind
was
his back.
trying it. Look at him
That's
trying
never a
it.
penalty in his life. Never a penalty in your life, is that? What did Romero do?
Didn't do anything.
Maybe it's
Look at
just
him.
They're
trying
checking,
it.
they're checking Romero,
trying
but
it.
they're saying no, nothing there.
Marcus Patterson with the super chat saying, crazy and unpredictable, just the kind of game Conte just said on Thursday that he hated.
Yellow card for who? Richarlison. Yeah, Richarlison got booked. Good.
About time, right?
Oh, and Romero. Romero's just been booked.
Ooh.
Oh, come off it.
He moved his head
He did
towards
move
him. He
his
They
shouldn't be doing
both
that,
moved
though.
his head towards each other.
They both shouldn't be doing that, but I don't care about Richarlison. I care about Romero, and
do
he
love
shouldn't be
I
doing
love
that.
him. He's an animal. I love it.
He's a hot head.
He's a hothead, yeah. He is a hothead.
Corner. Gray. And away by Lucas to the front post. Is this game destined for 0-0?
Could be. We haven't drawn yet this season.
True.
Super chat from Amarkai MC, and it just says hi.
Hi.
Oh, here we
Spurs
go.
on the counter, maybe. Here's Kane. Oh, Dawdle's on it too long and gets challenged, and he's now down injured, Kane. But here's Townsend to Gordon. Good ball to Gray, and Romero with a challenge. Away by Reguilon. Falls to Tom Davis with a shot, and through to Lloris. Everton certainly up in their game.
They feel hard done by, so now they're putting a bit more energy into it now, don't they?
Yeah, let's
2-1
hope.
Leicester.
Is it?
Yep. The score's the top right hand
Yeah,
side.
2-1 less.
No, it got ruled out, I think.
Did it?
Did it?
Yeah, it's 1-1 still.
One sec, Son's there.
Oh my God,
He's
he's
onside.
through.
He's got Reguilon there.
Reguilon!
No!
Oh, square into Reguilon.
Son!
Oh, why
Come on,
would
man.
you try it, man?
Oh my God, it was.
Offside.
Oh, he's off. Was he offside in the end?
He's lucky he was offside.
Now a couple of super chats. Mad Hatter James saying, "How's Pickford doing?" I mean, he's doing all right. He
Doesn't
bowled
have
the
much
ball
to do,
into
to
the
be
floor at one stage, but
Yeah.
apart from that, he's doing all right. And Amarki MC saying, "Why is Mason assisted coach?" Why not,
Reguilon
mate?
off. Reguilon off.
Finally.
Matt Doherty on, is it?
Is that Lo Celso?
Yeah, Doherty
Doherty,
on
yeah,
and
Matt
Lo
Doherty, yeah.
Celso.
I think that was pretty much the most obvious option,
Yeah.
to be
Lo
honest.
Celso over who? Lucas.
Lucas.
Interesting. Okay, so it looks like Lucas Lo Celso may be going into either he's going just behind Kane and Son, or he's going to a front three.
Behind Son and Kane.
Could go into a front three. He's played on the wing enough for other people.
I just don't
Looks like a
him.
front three. Yeah, look,
Yeah,
he's on the
you're
right.
Yeah. I don't like it like that.
Neither do I.
They just said that as well. The commentators, that front three.
Yeah.
Mystic Sim was right again.
Here's Coleman. Gordon. Doherty with a challenge.
Oh, go on, Matt.
Davis to Dyer. His skip. Into Kane. He can't get it to Kane, and it's... We started the second half well, but we've really lost our way a bit in the second half.
We started well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've lost our way as the half has gone on, unfortunately. Just need one moment. I think one goal wins this game.
Yeah.
Wolf Mauler saying, "What's up with Sonny?" I mean, he's had a very poor game
Yeah, he
today.
has.
hasn't he?
He's found it tough. He's found it
really
tough.
Bad
Him
today.
and Kane have been pretty anonymous,
Yeah.
haven't they?
Here's Højbjerg. Ball forward. Dyer. Towards Lo Celso. Looking for Kane. Digne with a hook forward.
Played
Matt Doherty wins it.
Pressure him. Pressure him.
Coleman's there. Oh, long ball forward. And there's Romero. Interception. And Emerson. Back to Lloris, who plays it short to Romero.
Sure.
Tottenham trying to play their way out of trouble. Here's Romero. We're doing a good job of it. Here's Højbjerg. Takes it past Alan. Emerson. Can we start an attack?
Oh,
Not a good ball by Emerson. Here's Richarlison. And they find out wide to Gray. Davis, Everton putting a bit of pressure on is Tom Davis. Luca Dean. Here's Townsend. Townsend behind. His cross. Float to the back post. Away by Doherty.
Oh, no.
Coleman's there. He shapes to shoot. Doherty gets a challenge in. And there's Højbjerg.
Come on,
get it away.
Go, come on, Tottenham.
His pass is not the best, and Kane couldn't get there.
Oh, Son's got it.
Celso, yes.
How's, oh, what?
Yeah,
Doherty,
Doherty,
Doherty foul.
Super chat Craig Gahan says, we can nick this. Come on, you Spurs.
Thing is, we can nick this, but so can Everton.
Yeah, exactly. It's anyone's game right
They
now.
look a bit more likely than us at the moment.
Yeah, they do.
Who's Michael Keane? Oh, nice 1-2. Digne to Davis.
2-0 Arsenal.
Is it?
Is it?
Offside. There's Doherty. Oh, free kick to Everton.
Jeez.
Oof.
15 minutes to go, just over. There should be a fair amount of time added on, though.
I mean, he still had not had a shot on target yet today.
Have we not?
Don't know, I don't remember one.
I'll tell you now.
No, we haven't actually, because the closest one was the regular ones.
No, no shot on target.
Off target.
7 shots, none on target. We need Ndombele on.
Yeah, I think so.
Free kick to Everton. Townsend plays it short to Alan. He goes, floats it to the back post. A good ball. Godfrey heads it on and away by... Oh, it's a volley by Gordon and blocked and away. Here's Luca Dean.
Who do you think should come off and Ndombele? I think probably got to be Højbjerg, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, but while we're in a battle like this, will he want to lose that
That's the
bite that
thing.
Højbjerg
Yeah,
that's the
provides? He probably won't.
You have to take off one of them, Skip or Højbjerg, to bring him on.
Kane can't get it off Alan, and his ball over the top for Richarlison. He can't take it down. Oof,
That was
bloody hell.
close.
Doherty's been all right since he's come on.
So far.
Barely touched the ball, but Davis and his pass
That's
is
what I mean
throw
by
in.
David's passing. It's just so bad at times.
The thing is with Doherty, when I say he's done all right, I mean, he hasn't done anything bad. That's the point.
Yeah, I agree with Doherty, yeah.
Doherty, the one playing him
yeah,
onside
he was,
there.
he was.
Oh, there you go.
Spoke too soon then.
Son, Doherty, wins a throw.
Class. Come on, Spurs. Just find something from somewhere. Come on.
Lo Celso can't win.
Just wasted it.
What's the updates with the other scores? Still 1-0 Arsenal and 1-1 in Leeds Leicester. Super chat from Dan COYS saying, come on, you Spurs, bring home those 3 points.
Come on, one moment. We're entering in the last 15 minutes. Romero wins the header.
Oh.
Townsend
Well,
can't get the better of
Skip,
Skip.
come on.
Brilliant from
That's it,
Skip.
come
And
on.
here's
Move
Højbjerg.
it forward, move
Lo
it, move it.
Celso
Come on.
now. To Kane.
That's it. Oh, come on,
Kane, oh, does well, he does
got it
well. Into Lo Celso.
Come on,
He's
Lo
in the
Celso.
box.
Offside,
Heung-min
He's
Son.
offside,
Oh, he's
He's
offside.
offside. Fuck's sake. Come on, Spurs. The clock is ticking here at Goodison.
Yeah, he's got to lead, keep him himself on side there, Lo Celso.
You never saw Nuno do that once.
Not once.
Pickford with the free kick. Come on, flick on. Here's Kane. Lo Celso.
Come on, Lo Celso.
Can he find Son? Can he find Kane? He goes
what a
to
ball,
Kane.
that's it.
Can he find
That's
Son?
no,
It's a
what
poor
is that?
ball by Kane. Couldn't find Son.
Apart from that cross that he did to Reguilon earlier on in the first half, beginning of the end of this first half, he's been awful as well. Kane, yeah. His passes have been so bad.
Him and Son, I think.
I agree.
Both been as bad as each other, really.
Ryan Mason on the dugout there.
Ryan
Kane,
Mason
good
ready
flick.
That's
His
it.
skip. Come on.
roll when Conte walks.
That's it. That's it, Skip. Drive. That's
Doherty's
the
in
ball.
space. What
Come
can
on,
he do,
Matt.
Doherty?
Come on, Matt.
Please do your
On the
first
left-hand
good
side,
ball
Matt.
in.
Oh, it's a
Come on.
bad touch. Is it a penalty? Referee says no.
What?
And
Bloody hell,
Townsend's a
man.
really poor touch inside by Doherty there. Dyer trying to challenge Richarlison. Richarlison holds him off. Here's Coleman. Alan. And now Everton are coming forward. They're forced backwards. Davis. It's been a very tough afternoon for both sides, I would say. Here's Coleman. Gordon. Townsend there, but Doherty intercepts. And he
Doherty, get rid
holds
of
off
it.
Gordon. He does. And Davis can launch it forward towards Kane, but Godfrey's there to easily win it back. Townsend now.
Well played, Emerson.
Nice one, Emerson.
Well
Here's
played.
Lo Celso to Skip. Can he turn? Lovely turn by
Lovely,
Skip.
nice. That's
He's
it,
looking for support.
saying
He's telling
move.
Emerson, get forward.
Yeah, he's telling him to go.
Højbjerg to Romero. To Dyer.
10 minutes. Come on.
Here's
That's
Davis.
it. To Lo Celso, Lo Celso.
Doherty now. Kane down the line. He goes inside. Looks for Gio.
it,
He
come
finds Gio.
Come on, go. Move, move, move.
Lo Celso now looking for movement up front.
Move. Where's the movement?
He does seem to be dropping a bit behind now. A bit deeper, Lo Celso. Emerson couldn't get it under control. Here's Lloris. Come on, keep going, keep pushing into the final 10 minutes. At Goodison. Doherty.
Come on,
Come
Matt.
on, Matt.
Look at, he could have found Kane. If he'd bit adventurous there, but his Son on the left-hand side. Inside and out. Whips in across with his left foot, and Pickford picks it up.
That was actually a pinpoint to Kane. That really was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a ball.
Oh, it's his Richarlison.
Oh, he's got away from him.
Andros Townsend to
Dangerous.
Gordon. Coleman's ball in the box. Dyer heads out. Going to be a throw into Everton. Here's Coleman. Tom Davis. Townsend. To Godfrey. Here's Michael Keane.
Stand strong, Tottenham. Stand strong.
Alan. Luca Dean into the box, into Tom Davis. Oh, good ball. Luca Dean to Gray, and just
my
wide.
God.
Bloody hell.
Jeez.
Good football from Everton, but Gray's
Nice.
finish was just wide. They're making a sub. Alan is going
yeah,
off.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
That's interesting. For who?
Good ball by Davis. Oh, so close.
Stevens with the super chat saying just an overall lackluster performance once again.
I think there's been more to the performance than we have seen under Nuno. I think there's been a little, like Sim was saying, I think the best way to describe it is you've seen a bit more pattern of plays during this game in certain patterns.
In spurts, you know what I mean? In
Spurts, yeah,
spurts.
in spurts, which we probably weren't even seeing anything under Nuno. We were seeing, like I said, Madame Tussauds FC. Everyone was.
I have been a bit disappointed in the last 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, they've kind of just let Everton kind of have.
Yeah,
a
we've
lot more of the
drifted. We've
ball.
drifted out of the game quite badly. Can't remember the last time we were near their goal.
Yeah, I do agree to an extent. It's still a lackluster performance.
At the end of the day,
expect
Nuno's
better.
going to need time. How many training sessions has he had with this team?
Yeah, he's had like what 2?
And even so, like the training session the day after the Thursday night game.
Yeah, it's just
he's-
recovery.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
recovery.
He said
yeah.
that these players weren't even going to be involved in training. So, like, how much time actually have they actually had together?
Not a
Not
lot.
much.
It's a process, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course it is.
And
He's
Ndombele
actually
stripped
never
off and ready
taken
to
over
come
a
on.
team as
All
well,
right,
has he?
Tanguy time.
Tongi's
you say,
gonna get
Danny?
run out.
He's never taken over a team mid-season.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he's never
he
has.
taken over a team mid-season. Oh, Tanguy's coming on for.
Yeah. Don't know who for. Townsend with a...
I think it's going to be Højbjerg, I think.
Here's Gordon.
That's it.
Oh, nice play, Højbjerg. Tottenham coming forward. He's only got Kane to support him. He looks for the through ball. Nearly finds him, but Lo Celso's picked it up.
Oh, it's Celso, man. Come on, it's such a simple thing to do.
It's the right idea, but he just overhits it.
Fuck.
He did well to move away from
He
the.
did.
Just
that
overhit it,
poor
just overhit it,
touch.
didn't he?
Yeah, really bad touch, yeah.
All right, Ndombele time. Son.
Ooh,
Son going
Son's
off.
coming off. To be fair, he hasn't played well at all today.
He's been poor,
Son
yeah.
for Ndombele. Interesting.
Amarki MC saying, stand up and spin around. Super chat.
I'm spinning around. Sonny off.
Come on, Tanguy. Show us your skills, mate.
So what are we doing now in terms of formation?
Maybe he's going like two behind Kane. Like a 1-2, like two.
No, it looks
centre
like-
mids.
He looks like a 3 in the centre. Oh, fucking hell, I've got no idea, actually.
It's got to be two behind because they're not really wingers unless.
Yeah, look, I'm trying to figure it out. Got Højbjerg.
What, a 5-2-2-1?
5-2-2.
Yeah, something
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah, like a 5-2-2-1.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, we've got into the last 5 minutes. Are we going to get a late winner?
I'd love Tanguy to.
Or is
get
it? It's like a 3-4-2-1 kind of thing.
Yeah, all of that.
He's saying up. He's saying go long. For once, he's saying go long.
Well, the difference with a five at the back and a 3 at the back is that the 5 they play the wing backs a foot deeper, aren't they? But when you play the 3 and you play
They're
the 4
more
in midfield,
midfielders,
they're more
yeah.
like midfielders, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Here's Davis to skip. His ball. He's got free kick. Free kick.
This game they've looked a bit more like the 5 at the back.
Yeah. Although Reguilon and Emerson have got forward fairly regularly.
They
haven't
have, but when you look at their positioning on the pitch, they've been more in their own half than they have
Agreed.
in the middle or further up. Now they're further up.
All right, come on.
Davis plays the ball to Romero. Nice ball to Lo
that's a
Celso
ball.
in between the lines. Emerson back to Lo
That's
Celso.
nice,
Can he
that's
turn?
nice. Come on.
Can he find a ball? He goes long. Good
That's a
ball to Ndombele.
That's a ball.
Tongi gets it down.
Come
Come
on,
on, come on,
Tongi.
Tongi, come on,
Come on,
Come on,
Tongi.
Tongi. His
Ah.
cross is blocked. And it's going to be a throw-in. Doherty. Ndombele. Oh, he keeps possession of Gordon and Coleman, but he fouls Coleman. It's going to be a free kick. Oh, my God. Oh! Watford just missed an open goal.
Really?
No, was that
Josh King.
Oh my God! Couldn't he save one of his hat-trick goals? What's going on here?
What's going on with Ndombele? Yellow card.
For who?
And Ndombele.
For
Why?
Ndombele.
Oh, it's a tight angle, but it's an open goal.
Who messed up there? Was it Ramsdale?
Yeah, Ramsdale, Ben White got in confusion, and then it's a very tight angle, to be fair.
Was it for this?
What for
Grabbing
that?
the ball.
I don't know what it was for.
It looked like it was. I don't know.
Was it not the initial challenge? Maybe.
I don't know.
That went off, didn't it? That's Ndombele picks up on Townsend. Lost
No,
out to
Don't be doing
Holgate.
that sort of shit there, mate.
Here's Luca Dean. Here's Damari Gray now on the left-hand side. Oh, Højbjerg picks up his skip. Son of a
Good.
chance.
Come on, that's good. Come on, Skip. Go,
Can he play if it's Kane or Lo Celso?
Keep going, mate.
He doesn't know what to do.
no.
Lo Celso's there.
Look at Ndombele.
Is he going to shoot?
No.
He goes for it. Off the post.
Fucking
Off the inside of the
my
post
God.
from Lo Celso. Great effort on his left foot. So close.
Jeez.
Oh, great effort from Lo Celso, but it's just off the post and out.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Great chance.
Well
Lo
played.
Celso
He's
does
crying
great.
out for a shot like that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
has, hasn't it?
That was the moment you feel.
Oh.
Great effort from Lo Celso. Oh, just off the
gee,
post.
But he's touched at the keeper.
Was it a save from Pickford?
No,
No, he doesn't. Nowhere near it.
Oh, shame it didn't bounce off
I
and
know,
go in.
exactly what I just thought as well.
Oh, so close from Lo
That's the sort of
Celso
luck
to
we
win
needed
it.
This game. Oh my God.
Come on, Spurs.
Come on, we need one more like that. Come on.
88 minutes on the clock.
That
Come
could
on.
be the one chance. Romero's ball through to Lo Celso. Doesn't find it, but
That's
Højbjerg
it.
picks
Come
up
on,
his skip.
That's it. Keep running, mate.
Man on.
Keep
Man
running.
on. Good
Oh,
ball by
ball,
Skip
that's
and
a ball.
Dombele's there.
Come
On the
on,
left-hand side, he's got
Tanguy,
two
come
men
on,
on him.
Tanguy.
Can he do something magic? And he loses it.
What?
Here's Doherty.
He looks like he's out of it already.
Spurs looking for an option on the throw. Kane. Doherty. Here's Kane.
Come on.
Højbjerg now.
Let's find something, Tottenham. Let's find something.
Oh, it's not great, but
Well
Skip
played, Skip.
just
Well
keeps
played.
it alive. He fires
What a
into
ball.
Kane, who lays it off for Doherty.
What
It's
a
good
ball.
play. Doherty cuts
That's it,
inside.
Doherty, come on. That's a
Chips
ball.
it in. Oh, Emerson
my God.
flying into the back post, but it just evades him.
Go on, Romero.
And Romero picks off Gray, wins
he's
it.
kept it
Emerson
in.
to looking for
No.
the Celso, but his ball is intercept. Oh.
Fucking hell, man.
But here's Richarlison. Dyer gets there, and so Holgate, is it a foul against Holgate? Yellow card. Free kick to Spurs.
Ooh. Where's that? Just outside the box?
What's
It's got to
going
be.
on
I
in this game?
don't really see what happened.
Red
Yeah.
card.
To who?
Oh, it was a follow through.
Follow through by Holgate. It's a free kick to Spurs here. Oh, that's definitely a foul. I've seen them sent off for that.
Yeah, same.
Stubbs up, man. In
That's
his
above
shin.
the knee as well. It's
In
in
his,
the back of his thigh.
Yeah, in his thigh.
Possible red
VAR,
card.
they're reviewing it.
checking it.
Yeah.
Get him off the pitch.
So
That was,
red
that was
card
dangerous,
for
man. That's
Watford.
above the knee, isn't it? Normally that's a red card.
Oh, that's nasty,
Yeah, that is
man.
dirty.
Who got sent off for Watford?
I think they've added 5 minutes on at the end.
Did they announce that?
I think so. 4 minutes. I thought, oh yeah, he's going to look at it.
He's looking at it.
Could be. So we could be playing the last few minutes against 10 men.
When you look at it like that, that looks dangerous.
I don't know. I think it's not a challenge though. Like because he wins the ball, it's just. I don't know.
Yeah, but you've seen them.
I guess you have seen them give him.
it. I think he
This
might
is
give
one
it.
of those 50-50s, isn't it? It's like
He can't pull out of it though once he's in that
he
position.
can't, but it's because of they deem it as a dangerous challenge, isn't it?
Is he going to do it?
I think he is. Is he?
He didn't shake his head. I think he's going to do it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Look.
Red card. It's going to be
Yeah.
a red card for
It's a
Holgate.
red card.
Yeah.
Yeah, red card. He is off. So we're going to
He's
play the
just come
fun.
Just come on.
Got to
And
add
he's
on
off.
an extra minute or so.
Yeah,
Come on.
definitely. Foul play. That's what they gave it for.
Holgate is sent off.
It's unfortunate because it's not like intentional or anything like that.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, but it's one of those in the modern day.
That's what they give
They
for
get
nowadays.
given
don't they?
often. All right, we've got 10 men. They get of last few minutes against 10 men. Can we get a stoppage time winner?
Yes, we can. Come on.
Lo Celso's over a free kick.
Please just don't let Harry Kane take the free kick.
Pickford's not happy about something. He's screaming.
Højbjerg's coming back on, is he?
I just want to saw him smash in the top corner, just once.
Yeah, tell me about it.
No, he's not going to shoot from there, is
No,
he?
he won't. No, he won't.
And Everton are making another change.
2 minutes into stoppage time, and what?
We haven't played a minute of it.
No, we haven't.
Gray coming off now.
They just want to hold on to this draw now, Everton.
Of course. For
Who's
them, that's
this that's
probably a
coming on?
decent result.
Good
Who is-
Babin, is it?
Oh, is that him?
Come on, Tottenham.
Come on,
Come on,
Spurs,
let's
come
make
on.
the most of this.
This is what we need. Just one
Come on.
stoppage time goal.
Giovanni Lo Celso over this.
Don't waste it, please.
He wants his head telling Doherty to get in. Lo Celso's a good ball and headed over. It's going to be a corner.
Come on, you Spurs! Come on!
Oh, yeah, I've lost the sound.
Yeah, because I moved in this thing.
Come on.
We still lost the sound.
Yes, there.
Is it not plugged in?
Not plugged in.
It's a corner. Come on, Lo Celso.
Come
Was
on.
it in?
Any of them. Oh, no.
Oh no.
No, you're both plugged
One
in.
sec, Lo Celso. And his corner's poor. Everton on a break, are they? Skip, lose out to Townsend, but Emerson beats Richarlison. It's going to be a free kick.
Animals.
Free kick back further. I think Skip's the one going to be booked.
I'm not sure why you've lost the sound, to be fair.
You what?
I'm not sure why you've lost it.
What's this plugged into?
I can hear it on here. You can listen to it on there.
Do you not listen to it?
No, I'm all right.
Oh. Well, I don't know how many more minutes we're going to have because we've barely played a minute of stoppage time and a second of stoppage time. We're already at 4 minutes already up.
Come on, Spurs.
Skip is going to miss the next game against Leeds. Skip, he got his 5th yellow. There's Richarlison. He's keeping it in the corner now. They're happy with a point.
Yeah, that's what they want to play for now.
Oh, Davis, although they're coming forward.
Ooh.
He wins a corner.
Jeez.
Corner to Everton.
Oh, God.
Luca Dean with the corner.
That's probably what the last attack.
Headed out by Romero. Here's Doherty. Oh, terrible from Doherty. Throw into Everton.
There's got to be at least like 2 more minutes.
Yeah, you would
Or
think.
1 more minute.
There's got to be something.
It was 2.5 minutes in when we actually started playing the stoppage time.
Coleman. Doxy's trying to win it. Richarlison's got it. Spurs trying to win it back. And Dombele's there. They're just keeping it in the corner.
Oh, that's a corner.
For a goal kick.
Oh, goal
Yeah,
kick.
goal kick, yeah. Come on, move it forward.
Quickly, Tottenham quickly. We're nearly 2 minutes over stoppage time now.
Come on, where's the urgency? Move it forward.
Here's Skip.
Come on, Skip.
Come on!
Doherty. Skip.
Come on, in the middle again. That's it.
Just playing it around, playing it backwards, forwards. Romero is now on ever. Come
move
on, Romero.
forward.
Too static. Come on, Emerson. Højbjerg.
Move it to Skip,
Ben Davis is going to let us play out this attack, I think, the ref. Doherty on the left-hand side. Whips in a cross. It's a decent one. Emerson wins it. Davis. Oh, is that a penalty? Oh, he says foul against Lo
That's
Celso.
it. That's game.
And Davis.
He's just staying down there.
That should be it then.
Oh!
He's blown full time. That's
Yeah.
it.
All right, that is
0-0. 0-0 at Goodison Park.
Count us in when you're ready. 10 seconds to go, sorry.
They've won this as well, pretty much. So now what are they? How many
They're
points
about,
are they?
they're about to finish. So it's not a great point for Tottenham. Not the worst point, but it's just another game where we didn't have too many shots on target, did we?
No.
Wait, are we doing the
Yeah, one
just,
sec,
just
one sec.
wait till the end of the Arsenal game.
Arsenal, yeah, they're probably going to win
So
this.
funny.
Martinelli, they're just wasting time.
Standard loss at the
foul.
Emirates for Rose and Sissoko, isn't it?
Literally. Rose causing it again. Another Tottenham player. Former Tottenham player.
Yeah, there's both of them.
Yeah, has-beens.
Yeah, it's free kick to Arsenal.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. Everton 0, Tottenham 0, and Antonio Conte's first game in charge in a Premier League game. No shots on target, so we're very familiar to seeing that, aren't we?
What's changed? Nothing new. But I've been away a week. You sure Nuno's not still in charge? I feel like he might be. But look, it was a pretty low quality game from both sides. I think defensively we're pretty solid throughout. A bit lucky with the penalty going our way from VAR. Fingertips from Lloris. Saving that situation, but overall it was just a game where you clearly see Conte has a lot of work to do with this squad.
Clearly. How do you assess it, Danny?
Yeah, I think the same way. I think the only thing you can say is during patches during that game, you saw spells of football that we hadn't seen under Nuno, like little pass and move, one touch football,
patterns of play,
play, which is a promising thing. But like Sim said, there's a lot of work to do with that team, especially with the players. We know there's personnel in that team that will probably end up leaving, shouldn't be there, been there too long, and it's just him trying to find out who he can trust and that kind of stuff.
Well, you see today immediately the problems there. Left back, Reguilon's having a stinker.
Yeah.
And what's his only option is put Matt Doherty on there. And Matt Doherty got in a lot of promising positions, but he always had to keep cutting back on his right foot, and he just wasn't able to make the most of the positions he was getting. And if we had Sessegnon or someone who can play in that position, we'd have seen maybe a different impact from someone.
Yeah, I mean, definitely remains to be seen with Sessegnon, but I think, we probably need to dip into the transfer market in terms of adding quality to this squad, that's for sure.
Someone who can play there, I'm just saying.
Well, it's also not just that. I think there's the creativity, again, in the midfield. There's that lack of that creative spark. Someone who's going to... I know they saw it today a little bit more from Mora, and when Lascelles came on, it was pretty decent, but you still need more of it. And there was a lot of... I think the whole team as a whole, a lot in the final third today, their just decision-making was off. They're misplacing their passes in the crucial moments. They were getting it wrong, and I think that's because they just weren't sure what to do. They were nervous, or
in terms of individual displays, and in terms of the way we set up with Højbjerg and Skip in the middle. Do you think that's the right way to go? Do you think that's our only option? I mean, what do you think with Højbjerg and Skip? Because it's just a lack of creativity in there from them, isn't it?
Yeah, I think having them together. We were discussing this earlier on. I think having them together, I think it's just. It gives us more stability, like defensively. And as you see today, we didn't concede a goal. We were pretty solid defensively, but it does, I think, it affects the sort of impetus going forward. And I think you do need someone else creative. I think really, in a contest system, I think that what we're going to find out is he's only going to play one of them sort of type of players, really.
I would hope you'd like to think so, wouldn't you? You'd like to think so. But in terms of those two players, I did think Skip grew into the game. I thought he had a fairly good game in terms of being solid in the middle of the park. Other good performers, I thought Emerson played well today again. The defence was good today. Davis, Dyer, and Romero, all three of them. I
might even say Davis was our best player, honestly. I can't remember too many players.
He was decent defensively. He was good defensively. But again, he was one of the ones who, when he was in offensive positions, or even when he was at the back, you could see his passing was misplaced, and it's sometimes causing little issues, not big problems, but it did cause a few issues. I think even when you said Skip grew into the game, I think out of all the midfielders, he was the one trying to look to sort of play the ball forward.
He was,
towards the last sort of 20 minutes of the game or so.
And there was a moment in there, the last 10 minutes, when he was pressuring Emerson to get forward, and get forward, and that's what we like to see, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think, look, the players are learning a new system. The three at the back is now going to be our predominant system that we've played. And yes, we've played it before under Mourinho and whatnot, but it's never been our formation.
Under Poch as well, we played it for a certain time.
Yeah, but it's never been our main formation. Even under Poch, we played it, I remember, for a time in that season. But ironically against Conte's Chelsea, and obviously we were brilliant when we beat Chelsea 2-0. But that as the season went on, we moved back to the back four because that was where we felt most comfortable. So these players are definitely learning a new system, and it's going to take time. But I think there is flashes of what we can do in terms of the quick passing and moving, getting the ball very, very quickly up the pitch, and opening up Everton and creating opportunities. Even in this game, I've seen how we're able to use the fullbacks in the wing backs, in attacking situations very effectively. A couple times where Reguilon was found and Emerson were both found free at the back post, where they probably should have done better with the opportunities presented themselves, and that is the hallmark of a Conte team, how we use those wing backs. So look, he's only been in charge for under a week. He's only been in charge very
only probably about 2 training sessions, if that, on the training field.
So I was never expecting a revolutionary change straight away, but it's impressive at least that I've seen a few things implemented immediately, and I can see that. Unfortunately today, no shot on target again, which is a big disappointment. Obviously there are a few things with the selection where, I think in a back three, the need for both Højbjerg and Skip is probably lessened, seeing as we've got another defender in there. In the 4-2-3-1, it makes more sense because you need more of that still, because you'll get pressure on the back four. But in that, I think you probably need one with Lo Celso and Ndombele just to add that bit more of the quality on the ball in the middle of the park when we're moving the ball forward. But what I would say is today, compared to under Nuno, is when I've said under Nuno is the more possession we had, the worse we looked. I think the problem we had today was we looked good in possession. We didn't have enough of the possession.
And I think that's a good sign. That's a good sign that we are looking good in possession. I mean, there were times today where, like you said before, Danny, the patterns of play, the one-touch passing, the passing and moves were there, and it looked really good on the eye. That's for sure. But the problem for me today was in the final third. At the end of the day, I think Kane, Son, and Lucas pretty much didn't. All three of them didn't show up today.
I just think, that, and we also dropped a bit too deep at times, especially when Everton pressing us forward. All men were very, very deep in our compact in our own defensive third, which made us solid, but also meant it was very difficult at times to break out, and it was easy to pen us in at times. And that's definitely a problem Conte is going to have to figure out, preventing us from getting penned in those situations. Because yes, you want to be compact, but you also want to be a threat on the counter. You want to give them something to think about. Otherwise, it's too easy for them to just.
I think we were though today. I think we were a threat on the counter today.
We were more. I would say it diminished quite significantly in the second half, up until the last few minutes when obviously Lo Celso hit the post. I think there was a period, a half an hour period in the second half where Everton, they didn't create, but they had the penalty and they were really on top of us, and we struggled to really
come out,
get into their half for a time. And that's something. But look, it's going to take time. We know that Rome wasn't built in a day, and we know Conte is a fantastic coach, and I'm already seeing things already which is going in a positive direction. But I think the quality of the squad might hold us back a bit. You've already seen that today, and I just think time on the training pitch is going to be at a premium.
Man of the match?
Oh, that's a hard one. I'm not sure.
Who did you go for?
Maybe Skip.
Skip, I was thinking Skip
Maybe
as well.
Skip.
I
He
think
played really well, Skip.
I think Skip. I think you got to say Skip.
I'm going to give it Davis.
I'm
going to give it Davis. I'm going to give him my manager. I thought defensively he was brilliant. I thought he was underlapping for regular, helping out regular on a few times really well. I was really impressed with that. And I thought just defensively he was really covering the situations impressively. And I thought he was actually on the ball. He was pretty composed and his passing was okay. So I'm going to give it Davis.
All right, two marks for Skip, one for Davis. Let me know in the comment section below who your man of the match was.
Skip's going to be missing next game now.
And Skip, he is suspended for the next game.
So maybe he could force
Leeds.
Conte's hand in terms of.
Well, it's going to have to, isn't it? It's going to have to. We'll have to see how it plays out. It's going to be interesting to see the next starting lineup when we play Leeds in a couple of weeks. It is international break now, so we sign off with a 0-0 draw. Our first draw of the season, actually, which is interesting.
Conte breaking
enough.
records already.
So
clean sheet, but look, clean sheet is important, especially after we're getting beaten 3-0, and also the 3-2 in midweek.
Has Romero had a clean sheet yet with us?
Don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, that is our instant match reaction. Tottenham have drawn 0-0 in Antonio Conte's opening Premier League game. It is international break, so no Spurs for 2 weeks now. It was unfortunate because under Nuno we were much looking forward to the international breaks, and now we don't really want it to come. But it is the last one for a while, so I guess that's a positive thing. But yeah, look, like I said, I think that it wasn't good enough today, but we did see signs of improvement. So I guess that's the main thing. We need to give trust to Nuno. We need to give him time, and we need to let him have that time to Conte, and we need to let him have that time to progress the team. And I think we've already seen a few signs, but obviously it's not enough. But he hasn't had the time, so let's calm down and let's see what happens this season, because I think things are pointing to positive things. So let's hope that continues. But that is it. That is our instant match reaction. Let me know what your thoughts were on the game in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.